The time of week when I throw my cares away. Today's when I get to see my foot-a-side play. The boys and girls on my team never yielding, chasing that premiership dream. Oh, that dream. Watch them run, chase and give their all in the quest to win that important ball. I'll be there for every kick, mark, tackle and goal, and support them when the knocks take a toll. Doesn't matter if I'm a ram, a devil, a buckaroo, a brooker, or from the woods. My team will always come up with the goods. So with the team that fills my heart with pride, let's buckle up and enjoy the Hills football ride, the Hills football ride.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Cheney, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Footy people, welcome to what I can only describe as the most nerve-wracking round of footy in the season. No, it's not the finals, nor is it the do or die for both teams. But one thing's for certain, impressions are everything as the season's regulation comes to a close. The impression we impart on our supporters is paramount for the future. Onka Valley will be looking to show supporters they can still score goals, and Mount Lofty will be looking to show supporters a collection of strength for the finals. Impressions are truly everything, and we'll find out today who can shake the nerves and show it on the simplest of places, the footy pitch. And the team to cover it, always showing the goldest of hearts, live from Balhanna Oval in Balhanna, your commentary team of Jeff Pistola, Ben Goldfinch and Jaden Hill.
Yes, welcome everyone as we continue filming footy's exclusive global live stream of the 2024 Hills Football League season. I'm Jeff Pistola and of course the Call to Wild team here as we get set to bring you the vibe of Hills Division 1 A-grade competition with the penultimate round 17 clash between Onka Valley and the visiting Mount Lofty Devils. And as always, a big thanks to the Call to the Wild stream media supporters, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, together with HFL partners, naming rights sponsor, Work Locker Mount Barker, Closey Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, the Courier Newspaper, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. And today, big acknowledgement of the valuable supporters of the Onka Valley Football Club, making this all possible. Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel and Resource Co. Well, this is the makings of a very important contest in many ways, and to bring you all the action on how things pan out is the very thoughtful Benny Goldfinch. Good afternoon, Ben.
Yeah, Pistols, great to be back at Balhanna Oval. Bit overcast conditions, but, well, you could say, oh, what's the context of today's clash? Mount Lofty guaranteed, final spot, Onka's season petering out. But after last Saturday, Pistols, the question is, how will the Dogs respond after, you've got to say, and they've said it, a disappointing performance. And I saw our man's got some stuff to back this up. I think they kicked 3 points last week against Nambrem United. A lot of people are, asking some, what happened? What happened, Pistols? 21-21, I think it was, to 3 points. The question is, what's the response going to be today? That's what I'm interested from the Dogs. And Mount Lofty, well, we saw them firsthand last Saturday. First half came from the horse's mouth itself. Michael Borden, he wasn't very happy and a bit concerned at half-time against Lobethal. Much improved second half, but they've got to probably go to a whole new level if they want to really push sides like Nambrem United and Harndorf in the finals. So let's see what happens today. A couple of rounds left in the minor round before we get into the big stuff. So plenty to play for today, and I'm very excited about what our next man has to say.
Yes, we are excited because, as usual, providing the statistical slant and taking us through everything we need to know is the charismatic wizard of figures.
Magnetic.
Jaden J. Hill. G'day, Jaden.
Pistols, Goldie, yes, thanks for having me. Great to be here again at Balhanna Oval. Hopefully it's a good contest between these two sides, so should be an interesting game. The average margin between these two sides in the 28 encounters is 33 points, so it'll be interesting to see if it replicates that today.
Yes, and of course, rounding out the crew today is the man about to embark on an African safari. You heard his dulcet tones, and you'll hear it towards the end as well. Of course, the great man, our producer, Tommy Hills. And Hutto Martlew is shooting the usual great filming footy vision from atop the van. And must say the conditions have cleared up a little bit, which is good for young Hutto, but he still has the protective tent if he needs it up there. So now, as we've alluded to, boys, and Jaden J, I know this is very close to your heart, being an ex-Onka's boy. Dogs coming off equal third lowest score in HFL top tier history. Need to reply in a positive mode. The Devils are preparing for their second successive Division 1 finals campaign. Last year, a change in fortune. 12 months ago, Jaden, take yourself back. I know you've got the mind of the camera-like mind.
Yeah.
These two teams preparing to play in an elimination final. The Dogs had 9 wins and a draw in the minor rounds. This season, just 5 currently with 2 rounds to go. And the lowest scoring team in the competition, over 14% difference in their final 2023 tally. I know you're impressed with the stats. The Dogs have, and coming into this game this afternoon, the Dogs have scored nearly 60 goals more, Jaden, And their defence is the second best currently in the comp, have conceded around 36 goals less. Now, Onka's won the home clashes here in 2023, 21 and 2019. No COVID season game here. So, in effect, the Devils haven't always had a good time here. They've actually won one of the previous 4 visits to this venue. So, 2 questions.
2 questions.
Can Lofty will be out to, as you said, locked in a qualifying final appearance, so they'll be looking to hone their side, unchanged from last week. Where has it all gone
Where's
wrong
it gone
for the
wrong,
Dogs?
Jayden? I know you've been hard at work overnight and during the week on this.
I know it's a subject close to your heart, being a sort of local boy.
Take us through
in the
it.
catchment area. So
what's going on?
The forum is yours. As just before that, to just give you the update, the reserve score here. It looks like the Dogs in more trouble. Mount Lofty lead 9-14 to 1-5 with about 3 minutes left. Jayden J, the platform is yours.
So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how the Dogs go today because, well, last week, unfortunately for them, wasn't the best day out, as we know. Had 178 less disposals, 20 inside 50s, and the inside 50 efficiency of 15%. But something they do pride themselves on is contested marks at their home ground as well. So they had 9 contested marks round 15 against Chunga, 7 against Uradla, and 14 against Mount Barker, which Mount Barker were a top 5 side and only had 1 less than them. So last week, unfortunately for them, they had 6 contested marks less than Nan. So that sort of be interesting to see how they go. Marks inside 50 as well and contested marks. So last time they were here at Benny, they had 6 more marks inside 50 against the Chunga. So they have defeated the last 2 sides in disposal count here, Uradla and a Chunga as well. And inside 50s, they've had 50% inside 50 efficiency against Uradla, 56% against Mount Barker, but it's just the amount of inside 50s, unfortunately for them, probably haven't had as much as they would have last year as well. So maybe with their forward 50, maybe looking a bit different this year compared to last year as well. So they had 26 inside 50s in round 13 and 25 against Mount Barker as well when they were soundly beaten in those inside 50 counts as well. But like I said, a positive to that was that they were going at 50% inside 50 efficiency, which isn't too bad in that game. So maybe it's just the way their forward 50 structure maybe this year. And yeah, sort of alluded to your stats before, Pistols as well. But I guess, yeah, a positive as well. They had 75% disposal efficiency against the Chunga and 77% against Mount Barker as well. So, and some also, allude to some stats of Mount Lofty's inside 50 efficiency, which has been pretty good, and Boards does pride himself on that as well. But yeah, going back to Onka's, be interesting to see how they go.
Yeah, and of course, pardon me, of course they had a mid-season, well towards 3/4 away season, parting with the senior coach as the final siren has gone here in the reserve. So Mount Lofty 9-14 have defeated the Valley Bulldogs 2-5. So clinching a finals berth for the Mount Lofty reserves. They had to win today to put a 2-game block between them and Mount Barker had the bye today, so the Devils off to the finals in the reserves. Now, getting back, as we said, a couple of interim coaches. In fact, today, Ed Smart has taken the coaching reins with Shane Collins, who's done it a couple of weeks. He's, why not, sunning himself in Bali? Why wouldn't you in this lovely hills weather?
Yeah, exactly.
So Ed Smart, the former, of course, past and Ord premiership player, taking the reins today as a playing coach. So really, and also with injuries, so there was expectation after last year, the Dogs going from bottom to a elimination final appearance under Mark Watts. And then, this year, as I said, injuries, etc., and they've tumbled down the ladder, which is a bit disappointing.
Yeah, it is, and obviously...
a bit of a glamour side last year. They played some very good footy.
Yeah. And there are some positives in the back line as well. Phoenix Lions and Ed Smart as well in the back line for Onka Valley. Zach Kuiper's had a pretty good season as well. So there's positives in the back line, and well, Mount Lofty have a pretty good back line as well. Tomo,
well, I said second best
Shermanator as well. Yeah, exactly. So I'm actually really interested to see the matchup with the back lines as well.
Sorry, Jane. As you said, like when you look at some of the, Zach George Dent, who's one of the elite defenders in the competition, along with Zach Kuiper, because George Dent going down with a knee, and then you look at some of the others. Will Fernand's missing today because Jesse O'Brien only played a couple of games early in the season. So, as I said, they've been racked with injuries. Damien Green, another one missing. gives grunt around the, and Charlie McDonough is a late withdrawal this afternoon. So it hasn't been all easy going here at the kennel this year.
No, it hasn't. I guess, some of the positives as well is they've had a few debutants, Blake Tanner, also Lewis Tolley last week as well. Sam Green, obviously, Eastern Zone representative as well. So it's not all doom and gloom, and hopefully they can build on that for next year as well.
And of course our awards, which you'll be handing with great diligence at the end of the game. The most effective player, because the iconic Dartfish beanie and the pair of Archies. Archies support thongs look like normal, yet provide important structural support, providing comfort never seen before in a regular pair of thongs, Jaden, as endorsed by brand ambassador, soon to move to the Gold Coast, I think, the great Dustin Martin.
Oh, you reckon?
Well, leave that. We'll see how that pans out. And of course, the snag of the day for the best goal today, the $25 voucher from Lowe's Meat Company in Mount Barker. So we thank them very much for their support. And of course, the umpire sponsors, very important. Cherry Glen Osmond at Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice through Matt Adam Appel, and Sports Power Mount Barker. And I think we have 3 men in green this afternoon. Jaden, just take us through who's officiating.
Yep, so field umpires Jason Wren, Warren Hannaford and Bill Tonkin as well.
Yep, got the 3 this afternoon.
Got 3, yep. And William Stone, Harvey Bryant and James Ryan and Thomas Ryan round out the boundary umpires. And then Merv Lerman and Robin Crompton are going to be waving the flags as they are the goal umpires today.
I'm a bit disappointed we don't see our man James O'Leary. He's our call specialist,
That's
isn't he?
disappointing.
It is.
Where is he?
I don't
Do we
know
know where he is
up
today?
See where he is. Meanwhile, the toss has been done. Jake Adcock and Tyson Mullay home. Didn't see actually.
No one
what the
pointed
decision
to a
was.
direction there.
We'll have to wait and see till we advise you with that.
I'm just judging that maybe Tyson won that, but yeah, I don't know. No real animation by both captains there.
Here we go. If you're interested, the Loberthor Chunga game, James O'Leary will be out there. So he's in the vicinity, but not here at his home grounds. As you see, the lineups there. Michael Leonard, interesting about for his second A-grade fame of the season. Of course, past dual best and fairest winner for the Dogs, has been playing a bit of footy down in the Mallee Storm, correct, Jaden? So he's back here, late season recruit. As we said, Eddie Smart. He spent some time playing the Victorian Amateurs after his decorated career at Nord. He's back with the Bulldogs kennel this year, and he's taken over as head coach today. Young Lewis Tolley, his second game in A-grade football, so that's great. Benny,
yep.
How do we get involved? 'Cause
yeah, we're on the Call of the Wild Facebook
going
page.
global.
Call of the Wild Facebook page, Filming Footy, YouTube, where else are we? Hills Football League Facebook page as well, and obviously Lofty 88.9 Adelaide Hills Community Radio. Very shortly, I'll get that up as well. Jaden, anything else you'd like to dissect or analyse?
Well, good timing, Tommy, as we look at the Mount Lofty lineups as well. So obviously, Josh Sykes had a good second half last week. Jake Ashwell, Lowe's goal of the day, the Shermanator most effective, and Sam Miles, Mark Nielsen, and all had good games last week as well. Sean Bennier. So just looking at some of the stats here for Mount Lofty in the inside 50 efficiency. So last week was scoring at 65%, which is pretty good. 47% in round 14 against Mount Barker, 68% in round 12, 63% in round 10, 59% in round 9. So considering last year their goal accuracy wasn't too good, Pistols last year as well, and they were getting it inside 50 last year as well on a number of occasions. It's good that they're getting more bang for buck this season as well. So it'll be interesting to see if they can capitalise on their forward 50 entries today.
Indeed. So as we said, big game here, particularly for the Devils. They've locked in that qualifying final, so they won't change. But particularly, as I said,
I just want to see how the Dogs start, Pistols.
The Dogs are line in the sand.
You know what I mean?
Game? Yes.
Talk about line in the sand. I just noticed the relining of the Balhanna Oval. Beautiful. Yeah. Last time I can't remember the gentleman's name, but I had a bit of a chat to him.
You did too. You guys were here a couple of weeks ago when I was up in warmer pastures. But it looks like
rough to me.
Mount Lofty will be kicking to the left of screen, the Oakbank end of the Balhanna Oval, for those who know it, and the tennis court, netball court end will be where the Dogs are opening out to. So all in readiness here for this important round 17, because the penultimate round
Want to see a good, strong start here from the Dogs.
Because the Dogs a bit of a tough finish of the season. The third-ranked Devils today, and they finish with the undefeated competition leader Harndorf next week. As umpire Jason Wren holds the ball aloft, so we're underway here. So it'll be Grundy against Fanning. Fanning with the first touch, gets it. Hone in the action already, tries to toe poke it forward, gathers the ball himself, then gets boot on ball. Inside 50 metres for the first time, coming out is Sanderson. Bit of a touch of the fumble, backed up there by Tucker, who was very good last week against Lobethal. Puts it to the top of the square, Benny was the target, did he get in fringe? Ball rolling, and has hit the post. Through for the first score of the game inside 22 seconds, so that just shows you the Devils will be moving the ball quickly, Benny.
So Lyons kicks it out towards us and chopped off there by Harry Weeks against Tom Mayo. So boundary throw in, half forward line. Mount Lofty very focused on a strong start as well. They lost to the Dogs at the same ground last year, Jaden. Boundary throw in inside 50 for Mount Lofty. Sanderson seemed keen to see how he goes today. Here's Miles, meantime. Throws the ball back towards Tyson Hone. Kicks the ball dangerously into the attacking area for Mount Lofty, about 35 metres out from goal, directly in front. Ball foddles out. Here's Harry Weeks. Tried to get the handball out. Dogs clear the ball high towards Kai Tucker, and he takes a relieving chest mark.
Tucker quickly into the centre. Good pick-up half volley by Eckerman. Puts it forward to Weeks. That's precision passing from Eckerman, who certainly made a difference returning back to the side. Only 6 game this season because had that wrist injury.
Immense forward press here, Pistols. Every Mount Lofty player in the forward half of the ground.
Absolutely. So Weeks, of course, the zone representative this year, has kicked 22 for the season. Has had a bit of injury. Of course, back-to-back Coventry Doors best and fairest medals for the club a couple of years ago. Just umpire telling Weeks where his line is. It's Harry Weeks. He'll kick from just inside, from about 48 metres towards the oak bank into the ground, taking his time. So now Weeks searching for his 23rd goal, sets it on its way.
Nice.
Straight as a die. Umpire Robin Cropton in the goals, raises the 2 fingers. So Devils on the board as far as the goals go, 1-1 to no score.
Yeah, well done to Harry Weeks there. A good start by the Devils, that's for sure. 4 inside 50s, 8 kicks, 3 handballs, 2 marks. So pretty good start compared to the Onka Pringas 2 kicks as well.
Inside the attacking area, good start there by the Devils. So here we go, reload and restart. 2.5 minutes gone, 1-1 Mount Lofty. Onka's yet to get the ball inside attacking 50. Snap out towards the outer side wing. Borden's lurking, that's Max Variety. Good attack on the ball there. There's Carissa around the action, and it's a stoppage outer side. So Mount Lofty showing their intent early, and that's pushing the ball hard forward. Borden, ball spills out. Here's a chance. Kick forward by Onkers. I think it was Pake, was it? Kick towards the half forward line. Off hands. Here's a real chance. Ed Smart, playing coach today. Snaps inside 50. What can the Dogs do here? Fabio Thompson, bit of a back heel. Pake, good follow up. That's good intent. That's good early signs by him after he kicked the ball inside 50. And he might earn a free kick. No, giving him one away. So a free kick to Thompson.
So Fabio, the golden fist. He with the flowing locks. Take the resultant free kick. He'd only be about 25 metres out from the Onka's goal. Goes out wide. Finds a teammate out there in the Shermanator donning the sleeves here this afternoon. Very effective in last week's call game against Lobe. So Will Sherman, in fact, very effective. Won the beanie.
Yes.
Which Jane will be handing out again this afternoon. High off hands. Good pick up and clean kick there for the Dogs. Down towards half forward flank area, close to the line. Here once again Sherman, making a presence in defence already in the opening minutes. Here's a chance for Borden. Off hands taken by Koipo. Has been so consistent defence for the Dogs and sets it towards half forward.
Nelson tries to take the fumbling mark there. Off hands. Here's a chance for the Dogs. Tackled. Half forward line. Jaden.
Hey, just keep an eye on Tyson Pake. After that tackle, he was holding his forearm. So just keep an eye and see how he goes.
All right, good pick up.
Last thing the Dogs would need.
Half forward line. Coccioloni, handball out. That's a good hand pass. Green, kick into the pocket. And coming across there was Buckets Nilsson with the decisive fist towards the boundary line. Good couple of minutes here from the Dogs.
Adcock just set to take that on the hands and knees as he slid, but as we said, the experienced campaigner and Nielsen got that long arm and fist to the ball and sent it out over the boundary line. So the Academy boy pitched it in front of the scoreboard, which is 1-1 to no score. Early days, just under 5 minutes gone. Here in the Call of the Wild, the vibe of Hills footy. Whistle is gone. Assistant umpire's coach Bill Tonkin has picked out a free kick. It's going to go to Ed Smart, said the former Nord multiple premiership player, and of course with the playing coach roles this afternoon, just had a little bit of extra responsibility on him. So Ed has been in pretty good form this afternoon, Jay, this season. Jay has only kicked 3 goals, but has picked up a lot of possessions and disposals in those games.
This would break the deadlock. After not kicking a goal last week, Ed Smart. Oh, off-hands Pistols, continue on, sorry.
Yep, there you're right. Close to the line here. It's kind of mouldy. Off hands.
Just seeing if we got the comments coming in. So as I said, Call of the Wild Facebook page, Filming Hills Football League Facebook page and Filming Footy YouTube. Let us know where you're coming in from today.
So Ackerman to the outer wing, put his hands up there going for it was Joseph Skinner, the former Gippsland boy. Close to the boundary line, stacks on the mill. So H getting involved there.
Nice conditions at the moment.
Yeah, bit of mist and that around early, but it's cleared out nicely. So even a touch of blue sky here at Balhanna in the Adelaide Hills. Just enjoying the coverage Division 1 Hills Football League action coming to you through Call of the Wild on Filming Footy.
Ball up, out of side. Of course, this was the side of Onka's women getting the chocolates last Sunday in the final against Harndorf, so they play tomorrow against Mount Lofty for a spot in the grand final, HFLW grand final, covered on Call of the Wild. Blackwood Green up against Mount Lofty or Onka Paringa Valley next Sunday. So, oh, hello. I thought it was going to be an intercept, but the Dogs should get out here. Or maybe, yes, Kuiper. Obviously missing his partner in crime, Jaden, Zach Dent, who we had in the commentary last time. His Phoenix Lions, he's had a good season. And Laces tried to lace out Sam Green, but it's a turnover and Kai Tucker kicks the ball inside 50.
Tucker puts it back. Well, a good contest there from the young man in Tolly in his second game for the Dogs. Comes back to him, gets a handball. Comes out here to Lyons, who had 32 disposals last week in defence. And during a game when they didn't kick a goal, so he had plenty of work to do. But he's had a consistent season this year, as Benny Goldfinch mentioned. And
good response from the Dogs last 5 minutes.
Yeah. Opening stage of the game. 1-1 plays one behind here. 7.5 minutes about to tick over. As the sun breaks through here, so pleasant conditions here.
Push in the back.
Late August, could have been. Comes down here. Oh, smothered kick there for the Dogs. Meanwhile, ball goes forward. Here's Nielsen. Making the old hamstrings work as he showed a bit of pace. Gets support there from Cortez Harvey.
Free kick, Dogs.
Yep, and the free kick will go to Joseph Skinner.
Yep, Skinner, eyes are darting. Just a bit of composure required here as he kicks into the forward pockets. But that man, Buckets Nilsons, as he's done for quite some time, takes the mark in the back pocket, back at the Devil Dome this season. Goes as a short pass. Found Cortez Harvey. Meantime, the kick out towards the half-back flank area is cut off by Green. So the Dogs... I reckon Michael Borden be a little bit disappointed over the last few minutes as Green ends the drought. And doesn't he love that? And we enjoy that too, that celebration. So the Dogs are on the board and much better signs for Onkas. And I reckon they're right in this one, Jaden.
Yeah, I reckon too. They had a good start. The Dogs, 18 kicks to 15 in favour of the Bulldogs. 4 inside 50s. So pretty good compared. It was 4-0 at one stage. So... well done to the Dogs. They've got 4 out of the last 5 forward 50 entries, 5 handballs each, 3 marks to 2. So well done to the Dogs. Good intensity.
Well, you know, Mount Lofty side, see the scoreline from last week, Pistols, and maybe, you know, they go just maybe 5 or 10% down.
And contrasting the Dogs players, they'll be looking to react and show what they're really made of. Clearance by Ace, puts it towards the half-forward flank area, gathered there by Borden, gives it to Little Master Miles, gives it back to Tucker. Kai Tucker nurses the ball up the lead. Oh, Sykes, was he infringed? No, said the umpire. George Dent chips in there, gets a clearing kick. Lines.
Oh, he paid a push out.
Has paid the push out to Harry Weeks. Weeks already the goal kicker for the Devils. 1-1 apiece here. 9.5 minutes in the first turn, makings of a good game. Bit of hands in the back there for Kuiper. Went unnoticed by the umpire. There's 3 of them out there this afternoon. And Jason Wren, the umpire, the man in green, will come in and ball it up.
Yep, directly in front, about 35 metres out from goal. So Mount Lofty would be after a response here because the Dogs are settled now. They've got their first goal in a couple of weeks. And now they're drawn even, and now they're just keen to continue on with the competitiveness. Grow from there as Mayo takes the ball out of defence, kicks the ball to half-back flank. Good contested attempt. McTaggart gets it on to Reid, who has a flying shot at goal into the pocket. Not the best kick, and that's gone off hands from Angus Schutt, and it's going to be a boundary throw in the forward pocket for Mount Lofty. Just can't quite get that good entry at the moment.
So the Academy boy to pitch the ball in. Doing the ruck work there for the Dogs was Ben Johnson. Ball comes down there, diving on the ball.
That's good.
Eckerman, quick hands, left behind by McTaggart. Kicked out of danger. Here's Sam Green, the goal kicker in a couple of weeks.
Nice.
For the Dogs. Fumble there from Tommy Mayo. Scrambly play, comes back to Johnson, puts it out wide. Here's the Shermanator getting involved. Wrapped up a good tackle by Skinner, who started very well for the Dogs. Form has had a run with the South Reserves during the season. Comes back to Skinner, hacks it forward.
Yep. Good sign from the Dogs. Meantime, Mount Lofty getting repeat forward entries, but not quite clean delivery at the moment as Sanderson goes over the top to Bruno Hone, who tried to get it on in turn to Miles, who's held on free kick. Half forward line for Mount Lofty is the little master. Kicked 3 goals last week, if I remember correctly. Hang on, there's a Dogs player down.
Yeah, looking...
Mayo.
Could be Tommy Mayo, with the beard.
Oh, hopefully not.
One thing we want to see if they haven't walked under a ladder or ran over a black cat.
Of course, I think he had concussion issues at the start of the year.
So meanwhile, the little master, Sammy Miles,
hopefully he's all right.
Has kicked 13 for the season, was 6-time best and fairest for the Devils, and also has won male medals in both divisions of the Hills Football League. Coached Bridgewater Raiders, second year back in the red and white. So Mayo is up, which is a good thing for the Dog support.
I'll keep my eyes on him, Pistols.
Yep, so the little master probably kicked us from about 45 out. Very acute angle. See right up, nearly up against the fence there. So known for his goal kicking, sets it up.
Beautiful kick.
He'll drift across the face. Defensive fist there by Kuiper over the line.
Tommy Mayo, I think, staying out there.
Alex Weeks makes his way onto the arena for the first time this afternoon for the Devils. The Academy boy comes in, let's say, not an overpacked members pavilion, but there's still a good crowd in the house here. Ruckjaw, ball comes down here, comes out here, taken by the Dogs. Oh no, left behind.
Uh-oh.
To Hone, got the ball from brother Moulay, and Hone brothers combined there, goal to Brendan Hone.
Opportunist stuff, Jade.
Yeah, well done by Mount Lofty there. So 21 kicks to them, 23 for Onka Valley. Very good in the clearances, Mount Lofty, so far as well, and they've won all 3 centre clearances. So Onkas would hope to improve on that stat there. So, yeah, no worries at all. Just on the right snap.
That's an early contender, Jaden, for the $25 Snag of the Day award. So back in the centre. As we said, tell us where you're watching from, how you reckon the game's going.
That's it.
Wonder if we'll get some correspondence from Barley. What time will it be over there, Jaden? It'll be a bit early.
Time check, Jaden.
It's always time for a ping tang, though. So, back in the centre, umpire Wren puts it up. Grundy to Leaper. Fanning. Ball comes down. Here's the Dogs. Johnson tries to thread his way through. Finally gets a teammate smothered. Kick there. Loose ball. Socket off the ground by the last goal kicker. And Bruno Hone. Ball forward. Going to ground there was Borden. This time at the arch. Variety wastes no time, puts it up forward. Gathered there by Sanderson, who's well tackled by Kuiper. Ball spills out the back door to Dogs. Bit of a non-effective clearance kick, still in the danger territory. Here's Hone again, this time Tyson. High kick goes higher and went longer. Ball close to the line. Sanderson involved again. Shrugs himself clear. Thought about a handball, gets boot the ball, but through for a minor score.
Got to hang tough here, Jaden. The Dogs.
Yeah, they do, and it's 1:15 in Bali at the moment.
Good.
All right.
Kick in for Onkas. Looks like it's going to be Tommy Mayo, so good to see he's all right out there, looking for some options. So Mayo, he's got Big Fanning here, who can contest against a couple of Mount Lofty players. One of them's Grundy, and that's fisted out of bounds just in front of us here in the commentary position.
I tell you, he's had a very consistent season, Blake Fanning, shouldering the rucks, hasn't he, Jade?
Yeah, he has, and was very interested with the match up today with Grundy, so it should be a good one.
A real
today, I think.
workhorse, Blake Fanning.
He has been injured a bit with that knee. I think he injured that against Lobethal, so good to see him out there. Green, ball smothered there by Harry Weeks. I think it might have been his backside which was involved there. Phoenix Lions kicks the ball up the wing. Here's a chance at ground level for Skinner. He shows a bit of toe, gets away from the Shermanator. Kick inside 50. Tomo, 1-on-1. The Fabio man versus Adcock. Snap at goal. And it looks like the Devils will clear out here.
Yep. Cordes Harvey playing his second game of the season. Oh, good picked up by another exciting young
God,
Tucker,
thanks
but
for coming.
Run down there.
Eaten up by the coach.
Yeah, showing the example, showing the way as he wrapped up Borden Max variety. So smart. Plays on quickly. Puts the ball towards the pocket area. Lumbering out is Adcock. Good defence there by Nilsson. Got his fist the ball. Grabbed by Borden. Handballs out wide towards McTaggart. Bit of flying work there. Borden following up. So he's had 3 possessions in this last passage of play. Finally, ball goes to ground under a couple of dogs, and umpire will come in and ball it up. So we've played just 15.5 minutes first term. 2-2 Devils lead the doggies 1-1.
Ball on the outer side. I can see Jaden was sniffing there. Go.
I just think Onka Pringa's tackle pressure has been pretty good so far in the first 15 minutes.
Jane J. Hill with the expert analysis here as the ball's trying to get forward here for Mount Lofty. Harry Weeks gets it to Miles. Miles kick inside 50. Sykes couldn't get down at ground level. Meantime, here's a chance for Schutt to try and clear the ball out of defence. Chain of handballs. Mayo kicks the ball in hope to a 2-on-1 situation. Tucker goes in with the 1 mitt, eventually picks it up. No, he doesn't. Now he's under pressure from the coach in Smart, who's showing a lot of intent early. Didn't have it. Free kick.
Yeah, great inspirational work there by the skipper, the coach, today in Ed Smart. 2 or 3 just second efforts and showing the way for his young side there, Benny.
So Ed Smart, he goes out wide, finds Phoenix Line, who goes right to the goal face. Over the back was Adcock, and it's gone out towards the boundary line and out of bounds.
It was Morby there with a double-fisted spoil, putting it out over near the boundary line. And so the scoreboard 2-2 plays 1-1 here on the Call of the Wild. And of course, thank you once again for their support of today's coverage by the Onka Valley Footy Club and their sponsors in Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspector Stray, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co. and Closey's Supermarket. Meanwhile, free goal, the ball taken by Tucker, nurses up the line to Weeks, Harry variety. Thought about playing on, but comes back as the mark is guarded there by Jake Baker, I think it is. So Weeks puts towards the centre of the ground. A couple of Devils lurking there. One of them's McTaggart, grabs it, tries to break clear. Good tackle applied there. Plans as the umpire. Socket off the ground by Hone. Tyson comes to Benia. Was he taken high? Yes, he was. Played to advantage to Hone, who's followed up. Puts up there, and that's a very good stretching mark in the end taken by Sanderson.
You can see Mount Lofty's intent. Get it on quick. Move it into a forward line quickly.
So Sanderson has kicked 8 for the season. His 7th A grade game course past Bridgewater Callington Raider. And if you see the mark here, he's at full stretch. Difficult grab in the end, but well done. So we'll kick from really right in front of us. Hutto Martlew on the camera will be right over his shoulder.
Here we go. Miss. Sponsors today for Onkas. Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co. and Closey's Supermarket. Good stuff there for the dogs. And most effective player, of course, gets the iconic Dartfish beanie and a pair of Archies. And the snag of the day, the Lowe's Meat Co. voucher. Meantime, Phoenix, we'll get to the umpires too shortly. Phoenix Line will bring the ball in here for Onkas. He'll kick towards the outer side here at Balhanna Oval. Fanning in a good position here. Brings it to ground level. Good sharking there.
Will Carter,
who played well last time Jaden and I called here. Fanning, high ball. Snap, smothered, and the dogs are out here, Pistols.
Yeah, good work. The young dogs are certainly showing plenty of endeavour.
That's
ball
good,
forward. Here's Mildy, former Devil.
Not Healy.
Pushing it forward. Hello to Connor Healy if you're watching. Ball comes out here. Here's a chance. Oh, what's that?
Lucky.
Yeah, could have been holding the ball. Ball comes back out here towards McTaggart. Chipping in again there. Dogs' defence, they're certainly showing a bit here today. Plenty to play for. Comes back to Alex Weeks. His first touch of the football this afternoon, I'd suggest. Puts towards a vacant centre forward, running onto a Sykes. His clean bowl once again.
Needs a shepherd here.
Getting back there for the dogs is Noah Bell.
Jaden's man.
Clears the ball at the line to Pate. Good to see he's recovered from a bit of an early knock. Tyson Pate. Ball out of the boundary line right in front of their commentary spot here. And getting into the action is the Sheepdog. Of course,
Sheepdog wants to get back on the radio.
Special guest last week during the third term.
He's been getting a lot of cards about his work in the third quarter last week, the Sheepdog.
Cards and letters.
Just keen to get back in here, I reckon. No, his eyes are darting. He wants to get out there with the drinks today after having a... Meantime, that's holding the ball. And it's going to be a shot at goal here by Alex Weeks.
So Alex Weeks has only kicked 2 goals for the season. We saw one of them last week, Benny, towards the top end there. Gave it off the run of Benia on the left. Will it come back? Umpire put Compton in goals, has moved a fair bit, indicates more in a score. So 2-4 to Devils, 1-1. 20 minutes just ticked over on the Call to Wild, coming in from Balhana Oval in the lovely Adelaide Hills.
They've had a few shots at goal here, but no clear passages of shot. They've been under pressure. Dogs just got to keep holding tough here. Is this your man, Jaden? Noah Bell brings the ball in out towards the half-back flank, but that's chopped out here. Mount Lofty starting to get on top here. Ace kick inside 50, not the best delivery. Ground level, Harry Weeks just throws it on the boot. Sykes, and he fumbles that out of bounds.
Well, that's interesting. I thought he took the mark and actually fumbled it after he went over the line as he completed hit the ground. But anyway, umpire's in a better position than me.
Have a look at the replay, maybe.
Anyway, throw in right next to behind post. Benia gets the ball down, lurking the Devil's eye, leaving the ball behind.
Got to hang tough here to Dogs.
Green. Danger comes to Hone, curls it back around the corner. Sykes in the goal square liked it, or was he saying kick it to me?
He wanted a free kick, holding on.
So the Devils register their 5th behind.
Here we go. Hit the ground.
Yep.
Just before the line.
Good call.
Slips catch, couldn't quite take it.
So Mayo, Greg Dyer, the wicketkeeper, would have claimed it.
Mayo brings the ball in. Strong mark there. Out of side. Half-back flank. Onka's holding tough. 2-4 Mount Lofty. Onka's 1-1. Banning. And it's gone out of bounds.
Good defensive work there by Eckerman, getting the praise of his teammates there. And as I said, back in the game.
Good to see him out there.
Yeah, the last 6 rounds. So he certainly made a difference. Experience.
After dislocating the finger at training.
Oh, righto.
Earlier in the season. Got it caught on the Guernsey, apparently.
Ooh, painful. So ball comes out here. Bruno Hone tried to half volley it. Weeks using the body. Harry Variety comes down here to the Dogs. It's Jaden's man, Bell. Couldn't get rid of it. Noah Bell. Spent some time playing at Lamoureux a couple of seasons ago, Jaden, I reckon.
Yep, correct.
Your man, you'd know all about it. Ball comes out here. Dogs sweep on the ball. Locked up there.
Holding tough to Dogs.
Yeah, good start for him. 1-1 against the 3rd-ranked Devils. 2-5 will be playing in the qualifying final in a couple of weeks' time.
Harry Weeks.
Harry Weeks just throws on the left boot.
Another miss.
So blazing away here. 2-6 to 1-1.
We're in red time. 23 minutes gone. The ball has gone over to Pickett's. Umpires today doing a good job. Glenn Osmond with the flags, of course. Mount Pleasant Butcher. Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice, Matt Adam, good on you. Appel and Sports Power Mount Barker with Billy Pezin, the team.
Because Jason Wren, Bill Tonkin and Warren Hannaford doing the senior field jobs as the ball kicked out here. Mark taken out by Clarissa. Runs around his opponent on the mark and Sykes goes long up towards the wing area. Off hands there. Target was Kuiper. Bundled over the boundary line at the interchange area. So we'll have a ball in. So good answer. No, it's early in the games, but a good response by the Dogs, Benny.
Yep, boundary throw in centre wing in between both interchange benches. So Benia over the top of his head. Here's Skinner. The waves part there for him to just snap the ball towards the half-forward line. And it's going to be held up. So the Dogs pushing forward here late in the first quarter. A one for them would be very handy as...
Michael Leonard there, number 17.
Yep, half-forward line now for the Dogs. Be keen the ball to pop out here and give him a chance. Snapped out of the contest. Here's Skinner. Handball out. Nice work. Hack towards the half-forward line for the Dogs. Handball out, ping-pong sort of work. What's the umpire called here? Advantage paid, and the Devils are out.
Yeah, legal disposal, so they put it forward. Weeks almost completes the tumbling mark. Taken there by young Tolly in his second A-grade game. Comes back to Jaden's man.
Noah Bell.
Noah Bell was really ringing it across half back. Ball nursed up the line there. Oh,
Skinner,
this
tell
man
you what.
Skinner, he's on fire, the South
All
Adelaide
right,
boy.
Connor's got to hold strong here.
Comes up there. Also getting involved there was Leonard, the veteran, if we can call him that. Comes back around here.
Here he is.
Mildy gets onto the right, puts it further afield towards Adcock.
That's
He used to
nice.
body well on Thompson there at the last minute. The big
That's
strong
what you
throw.
want from your forwards.
So we'll just see that. Mildy, good perseverance by him. Follow up because playing against his old side. Leading goal kicker for the Devils a couple of seasons ago. And just watch Adcock here, just brushed off Thompson at the vital moment, so he will have a chance here to kick his 23rd goal of the season, Benny.
Stabbed at that and steers it through. Good stuff from the Dogs. 2-1 Jaden, Mount Lofty 2-6.
Yeah, so well done to the Dogs. They've got 13 inside 50s compared to Mount Lofty's 19 inside 50s, so just can't get bang for buck at the moment. The Devils, 9 marks to Onka Valley, 3 to Mount Lofty, 13 handballs to the Bulldogs, 25 handballs to Mount Lofty, and the Dogs have 51 kicks to the Devils, 44.
5-point margin. Devils in front. Get the feeling Michael Borden might have some stern words to his group here at quarter time.
Lack of style.
Well, potentially.
There's a chance for the Dogs once again getting involved with Howard. Holding the ball says the umpire, so right in the centre of Balhana Oval, free kick to Sanderson, who started pretty well last week. He's done the same this week. So Taron Sanderson, high kick out wide. Where's the Flyers? There's one of them, and Weeks just couldn't complete the mark. Ball flipped out here. Tolly getting involved. He goes to ground. Onkas, ball held up there. No prior, calls umpire Jason Wren.
It's quite a tall Onka's defence.
It is, yeah.
Aerial contest favourable.
Liam Hamilton getting involved by. Here's Sanderson. Boot the ball, but you can hear in the background the siren has gone to end. A pretty entertaining first term. Jaden J, Mount Lofty 2-6 goals through the agency of Harry Weeks and Brendan Hone. The Doggies 2-1 through Green and Adcock. So given last week's performance,
good response.
Standing coach Ed Smart, perhaps he might add the earpiece in listening to you pre-match, asking for the response. So he'd be pretty happy with his charges, what they've done so far.
Yeah, exactly. 9 marks to 3. So again, going well in the marking contest and the marking stat in their home ground, the Dogs are 51 kicks to 46. So if you take away the kick outs from both sides, it's actually 45 kicks each, or 45 field kicks, is probably explains better. 13 handballs to the Dogs, 26 handballs to Mount Lofty, so a lot of handballing, especially in the forward 50 area as well. And like I said, the Bulldogs' pressure's been pretty good. The one stat that Mount Lofty is absolutely dominating is the centre clearances, 5-0. So very good by the Devils in that aspect. Ed Smart will be hoping that the Dogs can build that pressure and hopefully get a centre clearance in the second quarter and even that stat up.
I've got a message that's come in here from the Phantom, who's back into the texting.
The Phantom. Haven't heard from him for a while.
Just keen for a bit of Sykes action today. But he says Ed Smart, he reckons, done his finger. He tried to put it back in himself and went off the ground at the 18-minute mark. So maybe the Phantoms picked something up that we didn't see. Keep an eye on Ed Smart in the second quarter.
Interesting. Well, that makes it maybe 3 potential injuries for the Dogs. Ed Smart with the finger, and then
be interested to see
Paik with the forearm, but I think he looks all right now, Tyson Paik, and then Mayo, but Mayo looks all right.
Be interested to see in his
so
role.
We'll see how Ed Smart goes in the second quarter. Good work, Phantom.
We'll be interested to see in his role as coach today if he does point the finger at any particular person, Jaden. But anyway, quarter time here. As we said, a good game in the offering. It's the Devils 2-6-18 leading Onka Valley 2-1-13. So 5-point margin in favour of the visitors. And we'll be back with the second term shortly here on Call to Wild, coming you through Filming Footy.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Balhanna Oval, start of second term, Onka Valley v Mount Lofty. Hone, the skipper, Tyson, soccers the ball forward. Grabbed there by Harry Weeks, goes backwards to find Tucker. Oh, well tackled there. Oh, the umpire, officiating umpire, but umpire Bill Tonkin in the centre of the ground picked out the free kick and rewards the good tackling effort there of Sammy Green, goal kicker in the first term. It's the scoreboard has robbed Onkers of a goal at the moment. Don't know what's going on there, guys. As the ball comes back here to Eckerman, threads his way through nicely, comes back to Nilsson. Buckets puts it over the line, unfortunately, so resultant free kick will come back in. The score is right on the Call of the Wild board, but on the main one here, it only has Onkers with the one goal, and I'm sure they've got the two through Sam Green and Adcock. Meantime, the Dogs will bring the ball back in through Mayo. Good to see him up and about after we've seen a little bit of trouble early in the first quarter. Goes towards the centre of the ground. Clarissa in the box seat there was infringed by Miles in that marking contest. Meanwhile, the advantage being paid? No. Umpire Tonkin bringing it back. So, just the umpire's saying a bit settled down here at the moment. So, the ball will come back in. It'll be Clarissa with the ball. So, Clarissa goes out wide, half-forward flank area. Oh, using the body there well, as Adcock did in the last quarter, was Ben Johnson, and got rid of his opponent nicely at the last moment to take the mark. So Ben Johnson will line up for his 5th goal of the season, boys, and potentially put the Dogs in front.
I've noticed Phantom's favourite player, Josh Sykes, off the ground at the moment, so maybe there's a few concerns for the Devils.
That's a fantastic kick by Johnson.
As that is steered through, and according to our score, I'm confident that Onkers have hit the lead. 3-1 to Mount Lofty 2-6.
We'll back you in with that, Benny, every day of the week.
So if Colo and the team are watching on beach in the Barley, I reckon the Dogs have hit the lead here. Let's have a look at the goal here. Nice kick. That is definitely 3-1. They're updating the scoreboard.
Sam Green, Adcock
now.
and Johnson. Perhaps they picked the...
maybe they've tuned into us and they realise it's 3-1 now.
Maybe they picked the negative button instead of the addition button.
These things happen,
subtraction button.
It's a great scoreboard, though.
It is.
So back in the middle, there we go. It's now updated. 3-1 to 2-6. So the Carrier Pigeon has reached the Sportal scoreboard. And it's Onkers 3-1, Mount Lofty 2-6. So... all right, let's see how the Dogs go now. Can they get on a roll, perhaps? Here's it's half-forward line for Mount Lofty. Phoenix Lines, he's wrapped up immediately in a tackle. So repeat stoppage here. Fanning in ruck versus Grundy. Just got to keep cracking in here. Grundy won it out. Trying to get possession there with Jaden Howard, but he's held up. So Onkers hit the lead. They lead by a point. Centre half forward area for Mount Lofty. This is 3rd on the ladder. Mount Lofty kicked the ball forward by Borden, I think it was. Archer at ground level. This is very dangerous here for Onka's defence. Can they continue to hold strong, or will Harry Weeks will snap a goal? So there's the immediate reply, Jaden. 3-6 now, Mount Lofty. Onka's 3-1.
There you
on
go.
The Sportal scoreboard.
Harry Weeks, it's the 8th time this year that he's scored multiple goals as well. So well done to him, a prolific goal scorer for the Devils so far this season. So just looking at the stats here, 4 kicks to the Devils, 6 to Onka Valley. Inside 50s is 3-1 in favour of the Devils at the moment in this quarter.
Just quarter time score, boys. We'll go around the ground country division. A game Mackie have to win to make the finals, hopefully. Mackie 2-2, Kangaroo 2-3. So thriller down there at Bloods
What
Park.
happens if it's a draw?
We'll have to go to the brown belt. And Jaden will sort that out. As Tucker takes a mark, infringed tie rather, in the marking attempt. Plays on, puts the ball further afield. Dogs defence there. Kuiper got his hands to it. Lofty lurking. Mayo gets the clearance, puts up towards Skinner, used the body well, coming to meet us, the veteran and Leonard.
Well done.
Grabs the ball, puts it forward, open forward line here, stream out as Adcock. Oh, good sliding skipper. Mark, the skipper, the big fella, got down very low there. Agile for the big boy, puts it forward to the corner. Here's Mildy.
Get around him. Oh, he dropped the mark.
Play on. Did he hold it long enough?
I think he did.
Yeah, so did I. Comes back to Morby in the meantime, clears the ball.
No,
not paid there. Ace getting involved.
Goodness.
Wow, maybe I thought he held that long enough.
It's a nice kick. Nice work by Leonard.
Steve Waugh style in the World Cup.
The three big forwards working nicely there for the Dogs. Leonard to Adcock to Mildy. Just couldn't quite complete the trifecta. Anyway, it's half forward line here for the Dogs. Egg Smart's out there, so Phantom, keep your eyes peeled here. Still going a little bit cautiously with the finger, so hopefully he's all right. High ball. Oh, fierce attack on the ball there. I think that was Howard. Now it's to the half forward line. Harry Weeks for 2 in a row. Grubble. Here's a chance for Shoot, I think it is. Trying to clear it. That's almost holding the ball. It is. Nice work there by Bennier, and he gets the round of applause from the coach in Michael Borden.
Yep, second effort there. So Sean Bennier, first year with the Devils, of course, past state junior.
Here we go. Have a look at this down the other end of the ground.
Just flicked off.
Looked pretty good to me.
Yep. So Bennier right in front of the scoreboard, which has his side 5 points in front, 3-6 to 3-1, as you can see in the background. So Sean Bennier lining up here for his 25th goal of the season. Has had a bag of 7 during the season. He's drifted this one across the
Umpire
face.
Bruce Marston behind the sticks today. Is that right? Down that end? I reckon I saw Bruce. Maybe there's been a change.
Oh, well, maybe he wanted to be on the stream game.
Okay, it's Bruce Marston. Is it? Or maybe not.
I'm not sure.
No, it's not. Sorry, I must have been saying Bruce, but it wasn't. Sorry about that.
So, high kick out. Nielsen with the big volleyball-style fist. Comes back out here, gathered by Bennier. Big man shrugs off, gives it back to Tucker. Curls the little ball forward, getting across there. 1 grab, 2 grab, completes the mark. The Dogs there.
It's our man, Jaden. Played well in the last time.
So Carter.
Yep.
Puts it forward. Here's Nielsen again. You know, go to fist, which he does. This time the ball comes down straight down. Grundy getting involved. Gathered there by Green.
Smart's just
Cortez Harvey.
Smart's, he's definitely got a finger injury, but he's still out there and he's giving it a good crack here.
So, big men do battle. Grundy gets it down. Here's Pake. Also had his injury concerns early in the game, but he's okay. Walks the ball over the interchange area, just down from us. Here in our commentary spot here at Balhanna Oval. And of course, thank you to the Onka Valley Football Club for their hospitality this afternoon, and their sponsors, Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co, and Closey Supermarket.
Half forward line now for the Dogs. They'd like a response. Ed Smart. They test out that arm and finger and the whole shebang. So it's half forward line for Onkas. Pushing. Fanning. Tried to get it down there to Coccioloni. So marginally moving forward here to Dogs. Pate, Leonard outside this contest along with Connor Mildy and Jake Adcock deep. We're going to go again. Umpire might have to rip out a free kick here if we do this for the rest of the quarter. As it goes up again. Grundy. Phoenix Lions meantime to Jaden's man Noah Bell. High kick inside 50 for Onkas. Leonard. Over the top was Nielsen, I think. Snap round the corner. Coccioloni. There we go, and that's a snag of the day contender. I'm not telling you what to do, Jaden, but I think that's a snag of the day contender, thanks to Lowe's. Meatco.
Yeah, you might be onto something, Goldie. Great snap there by Coccioloni. 13 kicks to 12 in favour of the Dogs. Just look at the replay here. So, Noel Bell inside 50. And good read of the play there by Coccioloni. No worries at all on the left. So
that's a beauty.
Didn't waste much time. Got it straight on the boot. So scores are level at Balhanna.
So I don't know about going around the grounds. What about going around the country? Our man Andrew Osenlector. He's at
beauty.
Teresa Creek Dam via Claremont in Queensland. 31 degrees Celsius. Not
how's
too
about the picture he's
How's
posted?
the picture? Look at that, Jaden.
I might have to send that to Tomia.
Picture postcard. It's got the boat in the foreground.
Living the life.
Almost need the boat here on Thursday night. Had about 35 mil of rain at Chunga, I believe. So
meantime,
Aussie doing it pretty tough up
there's
there.
a snap round the corner coming up for.
There's Johnson.
The eyes went down, and now we've got the ball inside 50 here for the Dogs. Johnson wheels around on the left and snags the goal.
It's his second goal of the term. Benny Johnson.
Dogs back-to-back goals for the first time in the game.
And the first time in a couple of games.
Yes, well done to the Dogs. It's actually their first centre clearance for the game as well. So they broke that drought for the game. 5-1-31 plays 3-7-25. 6 inside 50s to 5, so the Dogs are leading the inside 50 count. And 16 kicks to 12 in favour of the Dogs in general.
So the Dogs, 3 goals. So certainly taking the challenge up to the perhaps more favoured Devils, 3rd-ranked Devils against the 6th-ranked Dogs. So ball comes out. Here's the Dogs trying to manage another clearance. Tackle applied there by Eckerman. So they've got his strength into the centre now. Trying to win the clearances. The Dogs are certainly lifted. So Fanning the leaper over Sanderson gets the ball down.
Yep.
Ball fed out here, taken by Sam Green. Gets out towards a teammate there.
Sykes is back on.
In lines. So ball comes out here, bouncing ball. Gathered by the Dogs. Comes back out here.
They're on, Onkas.
They are. They're certainly playing with plenty of desire this afternoon. And Nielsen, once again, trademark, comes down to that man, the Phantoms man, and Smart. Smart played there as he wheeled onto the right, got it back. Nielsen missed with the deflection. It's a chance for Thompson. Off the ball.
Free kick.
Off the ball, Nielsen and Adcock have clashed, so it'll be a free kick to the veteran Devils defender and Buckets Nielsen.
We'll get up an image shortly of where Aussie is. He's
very impressive.
Enjoying the work. Nielsen, Shermanator, just takes the mark, but I like that intent from Green to force the contest. Dogs are on today. After kicking 3 points for the entire match last week, they are in front 5-1 against 3rd place Mount Lofty 3-7. Here's Fabio Thompson, kicks the ball out towards the outer side. Aish, push out, play on, kick, laser-like pass, not quite. Weeks, Tucker, gone. Ed Smart is leading by example out there, the coach, and Benny is going to be under pressure here. Michael Borden be scratching his head over that shot, and it might still come off though with Riley Grundy taking a mark in the forward pocket area, but the Dogs' intent is there.
Young Tolly there just about disappearing out the cricket net there.
Ed Smart says, you're not going anywhere.
Young Tucker just a little bit slow there in the experienced past Nord Premiership football. Bang. So here's a chance here for Grundy.
Drawing.
Locked into the cricket net pocket.
He's almost in the truck.
He's kicked 8 for this season.
He's gone with a set shot.
He has. He'll thread the needle from a difficult angle here.
And he has.
I tell you what, he's a master sower. Fantastic result there.
Scores a level.
Yeah, well done to Grundy. 6 inside 50s there to Mount Lofty. 7 for Onka Pringa Valley. 20 kicks to 18. The centre clearances 3-2 at the moment as well, so pretty even in that stat, but well done to Mount Lofty. Gee, they look good when they're on half-back transition, so hopefully for them they can display some more plays of football like that today.
And also, boys, I just noticed in the surrounds here, a little bit of drizzle perhaps starting to settle in again. Might see had a bit of blue sky action here poke through, but could be getting a little bit drizzly, which will only make the ball handling a little bit more difficult.
So Taryn Sanderson in ruck here for Mount Lofty versus Blake Fanning.
There might be a bit of drizzle up at Claremont.
That's right. Rucks go at it. Fanning wins it down. Bursting off the line was Tyson Hone. He'll go in and potentially get the ball off his own work. He does. And he could potentially go and get it again. No, he won't. As the Dogs through Noah Bell, Jaden's man, snaps the ball into the middle of the ground. Here's Sanderson. Running off the line there was Cortez Harvey, who's pushed or dealt with behind play there by Coccioloni. And there's a little bit of ragdag sort of action here as the young man's down in the middle of the ground.
Yeah, Cortez Harvey is a little bit feeling Thompson coming in the room. Australia's got about 3 dogs hanging off him. But
we'll keep our camera on here and then we'll have a look at the replay.
Oh, I reckon something that happened there.
Umpire Bill Tonkin let it rip here.
Tonkin coming across.
We'll have a look at all this highlights, if we will, Tommy, of what's taken place here.
It's actually taking something out there. There's a yellow card. And it's going to go to Coccioloni for the original contact, I think. But there perhaps could have been something else in here if you watch closely. We'll let the vision speak.
Oh, okay.
So, meanwhile, action back here.
We've got the original clash in the middle of the ground.
So
young Cortez Harvey.
In the meantime, Sammy Miles from the goal scorer with the relayed free kick has posted the goal.
Well, let's have a look at the not the highlights, but see how this eventuated potentially shortly with the goal.
Yep.
It's Cortez Harvey coming off the ground in the arm of the trainer.
The young man, he's looking a little bit worse for wear there. holding the
shoulder.
It's just his second game this season, A-grade game.
Here we go. What happened here? Okay.
So back in the centre. See the boys and D's heading straight into the rooms, boys. Cordes Harvey, so we'll see how that transpires. Hopefully the young man's afternoon is not done, as that drizzle I mentioned is about to arrive. So Fanning gets it down. Dogs trying to work the ball forward, having a real cracky this afternoon. Cricket pitch area, ball pushed forward still. Quick hands out there. Taking their ball held in. Tyson Hone in there together with Phoenix Lions. So once again it's the drizzle getting a little bit heavier. So Fanning. See the villain of the piece comes. Lyons thread his way through. Bouncing ball is Eckerman. On the left, puts her out towards the wing. Or diving attempt there by the Dogs goes astray. Comes back here. Fanning, his kick is smothered by Aish. Rebounds. There's a chance here for Green. In the centre of Balhanna Oval.
Well, as Phantoms pointed out, got to keep going here. The Dogs, a player down now because of...
That's right, the Devils just want to focus here.
Yeah, need to focus.
Considering their major business is just round the corner. Dogs just playing out the season. It'd be a bit silly to do something silly this time of the year and perhaps a couple of weeks, Benny.
So in the middle of the ground. 17 minutes gone. 1 goal to difference. Dogs just have to continue to hold firm here. A player down. Coccioloni off the ground. And Cortez Harvey obviously into the change rooms. Almost a high tackle there, and umpire says it. Bill Tonkin for a duck. Oh, it's on again. That's almost a reversal against Aish.
And I tell you what, Aish getting a little bit emotional here. As I said, just wants to calm down a bit. So you don't want to do anything silly, and perhaps they're lucky the ball wasn't turned over here. So Alex Weeks in the centre of the ground, cricket pitch area, puts it out wide. Lead out there was Grundy, couldn't quite control it. Keeps the ball in front of him. Here's Weeks, goes to ground under pressure. Grundy getting involved again. Shoot with a long clearing handball. Found a teammate who hacks the ball forward. Close to the boundary line. Alex Weeks getting involved there. So the Devils, as I said, have only won one of their last 4 visits to this ground. Just didn't play in the 2020 shortened COVID season, but be looking to... right that record or balance it, but they're having a real struggle at this moment.
Yep, out of sight. It's 18 minutes gone. 1 goal to difference. Onka's cracking in. Bit of frustration out there. We've got 3 umpires today. Pistols, 2?
3,
Yep. Out of side.
Of course, Hannaford Tonkin and Jason Wren.
So Cortez Harvey into the change rooms. Coccioloni off the ground for 15 minutes. Yellow card. So out of side once again. Of course, Mount Barker with the bye today. And they'll be keeping an eye on this contest, I'm sure. Or they might be at some other ground around Div 1 action and keeping an eye on that because they've got a Euro next week. Meantime, Tyson Hone has a flying shot at goal. And kicks it. So, response there from the Devils. They go to 6-7. Onka's 5-1. 12 points to margin, 2 goals. And similar sort of vibes as last week, Jaden, against Lobethal for Mount Lofty.
Yes, you can't, just looking at the replay, you can't leave Tyson Hone alone, that's for sure. And
that's Aussie. That's where Aussie is at the moment. Andrew Ozalekner is in that boat.
That's where he is, yes. He's
watching Call of the Wild.
He's just pulled into the shore so he can watch the...
that's actually Aussie's boat up north.
Fantastic. Reeling in the Barramundi or the Marlin even. Aussie doing it tough away on holidays. But good that he can catch up with Hills Footy here on the vibe of Hills Footy because the Call of the Wild on filming footy. So meanwhile, Devils...
Well, they've got a player up here, so they've got to take as much advantage of this period as possible.
They've answered the challenge at the moment. Here's the coming in Eckerman. Dogs going to ground there. And the pressure might have been Carter. One of your boys, Jaden. So Good game of footy here. Trust you're enjoying it globally. Tapped down by Grundy. Here's Pake. High kick forward by Carter, I think it was, but it'll go out of bounds on the full right in front of us. So Thompson, the Fabio man, to take free kick. You can see right under the trailer. And Hutto.
Look at the hair.
Superb. Puts it forward. Fanning getting involved, as he has physically around the ground so far. Deflected ball there. Race on Eckerman. Taken there for the Dogs. Up the line by Bell. There's a chance. Grundy, the big man, goes to ground under pressure. Also goes Borden.
A little bit more extra drizzle now.
Ryan Hannaford.
21 minutes gone in the second quarter. 6-7 Mount Lofty. 13 scoring shots to 6. The Dogs still cracking in. Ed Smart still hanging out there with the finger injury. Phantom picked that up in the first quarter beautifully. Skinner slides in. And he's ragdagged out of the bounds. So it'll be a boundary throw in just near us. Looking for a bit more from maybe Eckerman. Pistols just in this term.
These conditions.
Asians Co. just keen to get into it here. Let's see how they go. Speaking of the devil, he just dropped, couldn't quite run onto it there, Aish. Here's Borden. Handball over the top to that man I was talking about, Eckerman. Throws the ball on the boot with a torp towards the half-forward line. Benny put up the one mitt, tried to get it to Hone, and he does. Tyson Hone on the left boot into the pocket. Here's Phantom's man Sykes. Takes the mark one-handed. And let's see how he goes here.
So had a couple of leads in the first quarter, which he couldn't really capitalise on. So this is going to be his real first set shot at goal, I'd suggest. Of course, kicked 4 in the final term last week. Had a good finish to that win over Loberthal. So big Jossie Sykes, 20 for the season. Only his 10th game this year. He's had a few injury problems. So, see if he can convert here. 4 goals apiece at this stage of the second term. So Sykes' deliberate shot on the outer flank. Onka Valley Road side. Of course, former Avelston and Birdwood player puts it on its way. Drifts a little bit wide, so through for a minor score. So 4-2 to 4 straight is a return for this term in favour of the visiting Devils.
Phantom's message, Indy said the weather conditions not great for Mount Lofty haircuts. In terms of the weather resistance, maybe on some of the flowing locks out there.
Could slow them down.
Yep. That's a good analysis there.
So Phoenix Lions to bring it back. So 32 disposals last week. Puts a high ball out. Big fly there by Weeks. Harry variety. Ball comes to ground. Finally high kick forward. The veteran get involved there. Leonard.
Get around him.
Against Borby. Over the boundary line.
Boundary throw in. 13 points to margin, so we've only had 1 goal since Coccioloni was yellow carded. I haven't noticed Cortez Harvey back out after going to the change rooms. So can the Dogs get another one here and go into half time with some real belief? Well, they've already got the belief. 13 points to margin. Got a scrap on our hands here. Johnson stripped of it there. We'll go again. Umpire will throw it up. Rucks go at it. Blake Fanning versus Grundy. Grundy got it down. Mayo didn't have it against Eckerman. He was thrown out of it. Borden snapped round the corner and umpire says out of bounds.
Yeah, the Academy boy right along the line there. Good call. So the ball will come back here. So good quarter of football. Devils led by 5 points at quarter time. The Dogs hitting the front, but the Devils bouncing back. Good game of 45.
Well, they're in the fight here, Mount Lofty.
Yep, 23 and a half gone, so half time looming. Here's Smart playing
Still
under duress. Was playing coach today.
Yeah, he's hanging that finger.
Weeks coming. Ball comes to Eckerman.
Speaking of the devil.
Shot at goal, and here's the man bobbing up.
Sykes.
I know the Phantom is a big fan of this man.
Loves his kicking, loves the way he presents.
And in front. So that's a sticky fingered mark in these slightly slippery conditions. As we watch the ball come in, the big full forward. Well done by Eckerman. There you see, good grab there by Sykes. So he's got the opportunity here to make up for his previous miss. So
well, let's
camera
see
right
how we
behind
go
him.
Here. Courier, right in the background there. Who's taking photos today?
Someone who's lucky.
Fantastic.
So camera right behind him will tell the tale.
3 on the trot for the Devs.
As does the pseudo Bruce Marston goal umpire.
Yeah, I thought it was Bruce. That's unbelievable. Well, shout out to Bruce anyway. Jaden, rustling some papers. Here we go.
Yeah, well done to Mount Lofty. Good change of momentum here for the Devils. 12 inside 50s to them, 7 inside 50s for the Dogs, 37 kicks to 25 in favour of the Devils. So winning most of the stats here at the moment. So good turnaround by the Devils. Yeah, a bit like last game, Benny, like you said. Against,
got a feel of it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Good intensity in the contest.
So 19-point margin in favour of the visitors. As we said, they've only won one of the last 4 appearances here. Ball comes down here. Brendan Hone. At the Borden. Here's Tyson Hone, the skipper.
Who was that? James saying hello to everyone.
Ah, well, it's to be accepted.
To be focused, Jane. We're calling a game of football. You don't just say hello to your fans all the time.
They're just lining up outside to get a piece of him at half time.
It's not quite half time yet, Jaden. Stay focused.
That's it, Jaden. Can you hold off? It's
unbelievable.
Tackled there. Skinner's been very good, as I said. The
got kids out here waiting for an autograph. Meet Jaden.
The past skip stand boy. He's played a few games with South Reserves this season. Ball comes down there. Tackle perhaps off the ball was Onka's player. No, said the umpire. Chaos ball, ground level. Alex Weeks well over it. Yeah, he'll be with you in a minute.
Just calm down.
Jaden, what's going on here? Control your fans.
Stoppage situation, edge of the centre square. Grundy versus Fanning, ground level. Here's Reed, throws the ball on the boot. Snap inside 50. Hone fumbles it. Tried to go and get it again. He does on hands and knees. He's almost wrapped up in the tackle there by Mayo. Ball shoveled out by Miles to Weeks to Hone. And Bruno goes to Aish. To the line, almost a mark there. Snap round the corner, Benia. That's 4 in a row for the Devils.
I tell you what, Jaden Joe, that could well be a very serious contender for the snag of the day.
Yeah, for sure. Great craft work there by Benia. Well done by the Devils. They just keep pushing the ball forward at all costs, especially in these conditions. You need to do that. And yeah, they've been really good the last 15 minutes or so. That's for sure. When the Dogs were coming, so great response. Well done. Yeah,
just take us through this one, Jaden.
Jake Aish. Inside 50, Pat goes up, and Benia at the bottom, great left foot snap. So well done to
the Phantom's pretty convinced it's Bruce Marston as well. So when we comes down, we might have to double check on that.
The mystery man. Here we go.
I'll back myself in.
Merv Luhrmann and of course Pud Crompton.
Yeah,
you back yourself in.
Listed in the official.
Well, that's definitely Pud down this end of the ground. I reckon it's Bruce down. But anyway, and he enjoys the work of Tractor Sykes too. So there you go.
Well done. Meanwhile, ball back here and. What's that, Tommy? Yeah, we'll get security, mate, because I know you get sick of people saying, put Jaden on the screen for you. So Tommy bound for South Africa. So we're thanking for his magnificent input during the season here.
Done a good job.
So Billy Tonkin, because one of the 3 umpires this afternoon with finals looming. They all want to get a run and get some practice in. Perhaps we might ask the Phantom what he thinks of the umpiring.
Yeah.
How he's seen it this afternoon. They've done a pretty good job in some of the conditions here, as you can see.
Giving out a yellow card.
Yeah, giving out a yellow card. That's the drizzle still falling here at Balhanna Oval. So ball up. Fanning, as he pushed out. The umpire has gone down, as you can see. Billy Tonkin there.
And he's struggling to get up.
He's pulled the player down. As that matches, he's in fed with the player. We'll have to take that one upstairs.
Yeah, that's Bruce Marston.
As the ball comes across.
Still got about it.
Comes out here, he loves it. There's a good handball there by Hamilton. Liam comes out here, gets involved again along the outer side. Noah Bell, your man. Oh,
front on contact.
Yeah, that was Howard going in strongly.
Reaction there from the man in green.
Meanwhile, ball comes back and umpire's paid a free kick. And we'll watch this. Billy Tonkin.
Is this a free kick against Billy Tonkin
here? Manhandling. Infringement in the contest. Look, he's
held on to his
He's held, he pulled him down. Wow, I've never seen that before. That's umpire Peter Carey style. Billy might get a kick.
He's trying to find his feet and pulled Tyson Hone's Guernsey.
Ball comes off hands. Here's a chance for the big tractor lurking. Sykes sees the ball at the bend. That's extraordinary work there by Billy Tonkin.
He's pulled his Guernsey trying to get up.
I've never seen that.
It's unbelievable stuff. 30-minute quarter.
Speaking of umpires, we must thank their sponsors: Cherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice through Matt Adam, Appel, and Sports Power Mount Barker.
Yep, dangerous position here for the Dogs' defence late in the first half.
I reckon if you're any prospective Division 1 coach watching, you perhaps get Billy Tonkin involved as a tackling coach.
He did well there. Against Tyson Hone, it's a tough assignment. Clearing kick out of defence there by Skinner. Leonard, one-on-one contest, tried to flick it on, but no one was there. Can he go in and get it himself? Oh, well done.
Leonard
trying to fight in the contest. Morby, I think it was, snapped round the corner, looking for Weeks. And that's all she wrote there, and it might be on here. Or is it going to settle down?
Two number 5s there, no, all good.
Just have a look here. Half time.
So 6 goals to 4, entertaining. 6 goals to 4, entertaining. You can just see a little bit of the drizzle on our lens here, just an idea of the conditions here.
Half time at Uradla 5-3, Nambour United 2-3.
Oh,
Phantom all over that one.
and the Nan Bremer's outfit looked pretty solid in in their last hit-outs before the final. So the Cabbage over there, always hard to beat that Fortress. You can see the scores here. Devils.
Meadows 5-4, leading Kersbrook 1 goal.
Well,
so,
Meadows playing for a final spot.
So they've been...
so 5-4 to...
Oh, half time, Meadows 8-5, Kersbrook 1-3. So the Dogs, maybe they've found something today.
Georgie Dorr would have just told them how it is.
Sheepdog just
so
meeting some fans.
Before we head into half time, and our man here can just mingle with his army of fans here, Jaden. Just give us your synopsis of the game so far.
JJ Hill
8-8 to 5-1. JJ.
So 43 kicks to Mount Lofty, 28 to Onka Pringa Valley in that second quarter. Inside 50, 17 to 7 in favour of Mount Lofty. It was in favour of Onka Pringa Valley early in the quarter. And well, Mount Lofty scored 38 points. So the score was 38 in that quarter. It's actually the biggest ever second quarter score against Onka Pringa Valley since 2010. So there you go, 38
Who's happy
points.
with that one?
Sorry, give us that again.
So they scored 38 points at Mount Lofty in the second quarter, their Pistols.
Yeah.
38
so it's
points.
Mount Lofty's biggest
second quarter score. Quarter score.
I thought you meant overall.
No.
Thing of last week.
No. Best second quarter score
by the Devils
against Onka Pringa Valley.
Yes.
Since 2010 by the Devils.
Very well done, Jaden. Very well. All right, we won't hold you up any longer because I know you've got the adoring public to get to, so we might take a break here during half time. What shame was a good game. Can the Dogs bounce back after they took their lead early in that second term? But Lofty challenging, as a good side does so. At half time, it's Mount Lofty 8-8, 56, leading Onka Valley 5-1 at 31. Trust you're enjoying our global stream here on the Quarter Wild through Filming Footy. And we'll be back after the half-time break for the resumption of play.
This is the Hills Footy League Match of the Day.
Up to speed with local football here.
G'day, this is Tony Modra, and there is always plenty of top marks with the coverage of Hills community football here.
Hi, this is World Cycling Champion Annette Edmondson, and the coverage of Hills football is always gold here.
Hi, this is Adelaide Crows AFLW draftee Zoe Prowse, and you're listening to my top pick when it comes to the Adelaide Hills community football coverage.
Hi, my name's Kevin Chetty, and you are listening to the best coverage of Adelaide Hills football and fun in general. Cheers. Cheers.
Hi, this is Daniel Lackenby, coach of Mount Barker Football Club.
Welcome back to Balhana Oval and your exclusive global coverage through filming footy of the Call of the Wild. Onka Paringa Valley hosting the Mount Lofty Devils, Division 1 Hills Football League A-grade action. And during the half-time break, it's Mount Lofty, well, perhaps find the challenge a little bit more than they perhaps expected, as Onka Valley have fought back after last week's goalless performance. But at the half-time, the Devils 8-8, leading the Bulldogs 6-1, so a 19-point margin in favour of the visitors. Jeff Pistola with you, Jaden J. Hill and Benny Goldfinch. Benny.
Oh yeah, I've got some messages, but I'll just get to that probably 5 minutes into the third quarter, so everyone has time to sit down and relax.
Oh, we don't.
No, I want to make sure all the messages are given out. Jaden, have you got any thoughts as we start the third term shortly? We'll get to you shortly, Pistol.
So ball comes down, a toe poke forward by Tyson Hone. Followed up there, Carter getting involved. Devils trying to push the ball forward through the edge of the board, and finally high kick clear by the Devils towards the corridor. Ball comes off hand. Here's Sykes, the tractor around the corner. I'll tell you, almost
wheels one through.
Almost would have been the perfect start to the second half by the Devils as they added a behind. And boys, I can't see Cordes Harvey taking his spot on the bench because went off midway through that second term with injury. Meanwhile, the ball on the outer side. Ball comes to ground. Shoot getting involved there. Also McTaggart. Ball over the boundary line. So during the half-time break, a little bit more precipitation arrives. So the ball certainly will be a little bit drizzly and slippery. That's the Devils. Now 20 points leading. So Fanning, Grundy. Ball comes down there. Grundy follows up at ground level. Ball's not going to come out there, so it's wrapped up there by Mayo, I think it is. So one of the three officiating umpires this afternoon, and Jason Wren comes in, of course joined by Warren Hannaford and Bill Tonkin. So we're blessed with the three umpire system here this afternoon. He's picked out a free kick to Skinner. Skinner gives it out to Carter, has a touch of the fumbles. Gets it back here. Skinner gets it, Carter got it back. Kicks along the boundary line, close to the boundary line. Leading the race for the ball is Pake. Uses a bit of soccer tactics to keep the ball moving forward. Ooh. Here's a chance. Adcock to Pake, who's run on nicely. Pake. Puts it towards the top of the square.
Holding on. Free kick in the goal square. Connor Mildy.
But I tell you,
the question is, can he finish this?
Yes.
And is that umpire Bruce Marston?
Well, we'll have to see. But good work by Pake, who followed up from the wing, got his boot to the ball, and almost was going to be a contender here. But in the end,
let's put Crompton in. Yep, Connor Mildy steals it through. Okay, messages that have come through. Here we go. So the Phantom, he's enjoying himself. He's having looks like a nice beverage on the couch, and he's got his greyhound I'm guessing it's a greyhound. Is that a greyhound?
Could be a whippet.
Yeah, a whippet. Sorry, yeah. Not a greyhound there. And so everyone's sorry.
Whippet, good Phantom.
The Phantom had a greyhound. What else have we got here? We've got a few messages coming through.
Hope it's not running at Angle Park during the week.
Paul Dingo Tanner, he said earlier it was 1 o'clock in Bali.
Good.
Mark West, he's tuned in from Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Catherine Coccioloni says go to Dogs. Just wondering if Mitch is out there.
Comes back to Skinner.
Tim Glover.
Oh, the voice.
I'm going to need you boys to lift here. Goldie, give me something. Pistols up and about, please. Jaden J. Hill has, as always, with the stats that matter. So Timmy Glover enjoying the work. I'm guessing he's in Melbourne. Is he?
Probably listening to some Luke Coombs or something, I think.
Yeah, he wouldn't be listening to the Eston theme song, that's for sure. As the ball comes down here, back forward, bouncing ball.
Falcon.
Ricocheted off a Falcon there by Borden, a Max variety. Quick hands to Grundy in turn, got the handball away. Direction, Taggart getting involved. Oh, well done by Carter. Comes back to Skinner, who's been impressive. Gets a Barry to barrel forward, bouncing ball. Gathered there by the veteran and landed round the corner towards the top of the square.
Fabio.
Adcock beaten for pace by Thompson. Gets the ball out, arriving as the cavalry are going to ground there. There's Coccioloni, you just asked about him.
He's out there, that's for sure.
Comes back to Nielsen, under pressure close to the line by Ed Smart, of course the acting coach this afternoon. We'll have a ball in. Any more cards?
Declan Carmody. He's talking about the Dogs' performances there and giving away free kicks. Angus Winwood, Ash Eckerman's conditions. Everyone's at his pace. Scott Taylor, let's go Devs. Shane Whistle is loving the work of Jaden J. Hill's photo that we bring up on the screen. We might have to bring that up again.
Oh, Whiz, what have you done?
Is that like the old Oakbank area yearbooks, Jaden, with Mr. Whistle?
James Commentary also says go Devils.
So ball comes out here, bit of a chaos ball at the moment. Can't get out of the ground level pack. Held in there, Sammy Green getting involved. So lovely communications there. Keep them coming here on the quarter while because we love the input of our viewing public, Benny.
Thought Phantom had a greyhound. Snap round the corner from Ed Smart. And that's gone out of bounds on the full. So at least it's still out there.
Do you reckon the Phantom and the dog will be sharing a can of power? I know he's doing it pretty tough these days.
I think so. Yeah, that's what I've heard. Mark Nilsson from the basketball end. He's got the tennis courts in the background there. You can see the hoop. Meantime, the sponsors today, we'll just bring them up again shortly. The Shermanator brings the ball out of defence for the Devils towards the outer side. Contest here. Tyson Hone tries to soccer it off the ground, which he does nicely, out towards the outer side. Follows up his own work, Tyson Hone, but that's gone out of bounds.
Just go around the grounds here on the quarter wild. Half-time scores. Uradla 5-3, Nan Bremer 2-3. And in country division, some interesting results at half-time. Meadows 8-5 leading Kersbrook 1-3. Kangarilla 6-3 lead Macclesfield 5-6.
And the Dogs sponsors today, Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co and Close Supermarket, of course. So good stuff to the home supporters there.
Skinner once again getting involved, just couldn't break free. A tackle applied there by Borden, Archer variety, so umpire Wren tosses the ball up. Fanning was he pushed out? No, so the umpire Grundy following up at ground level, lays a tackle there. Dogs opponent, I think it was Smart, seems to be over that phantom finger injury that he had. So Grundy puts the ball down, quick clearance by Skinner.
Oh, hello.
Puts there, at home is Age, takes the ball to the edge of the cricket pitch, races off. Here's the Devils quickly into attack. Finds Weeks, and that's a good grab in these conditions as the rain gets a little bit heavier here.
Well, we know Age had a big second half last game. Here's the ruck work again. Grundy got it down to Skinner. Skinner cleared it out, taken by Age, and he kicked it nicely inside attacking 50 to Harry Weeks.
So Harry Weeks has kicked the goal on each of the preceding two terms. So I think that means he'd be learning up for his third here. I think you studied maths under Mr. Whistle at Oakbank area.
Yes. No, not maths, but studying for his third.
So Harry Weeks, as I said, zone member of the successful Eastern Zone side at the Country Championships. So Weeks got a bit shot here. On the left, puts it towards the Oakbank end of the ground. It's got carry over the pack, but not the accuracy. So second behind in the term to the Devils.
Yep.
8-10 to 6-1, 20-point margin.
We're on the Hills Football League Facebook page, Call It a Wild Facebook page, and Filming Footy YouTube, and Lofty 88.9 across the Adelaide Hills. As Harry Weeks up and about to start the third term, kicks the ball long, strong inside 50. Sykes is there and almost took the mouth guard out in frustration. Phoenix Lions kicks the ball outside a defensive 50. Pack form. Sanderson went up. Snap round the corner by Jaden's man Noah Bell. Mark Nilsson collects the ball on the bounce. Unloads another barrel inside 50. Oh, Howard down. I don't know, he's good there. That might be a collarbone.
Hang on, we'll follow up the play. Tucked his Sykes. Got two or three dogs hanging off him. And yes, behind the play. Howard.
No, he's fine.
Maybe just winded Benny, but certainly a heavy landing. Heavier than you've seen at the diving at the Olympics, that's for sure. Ball comes in here. Grundy getting involved. See your dogs there. Can they get the ball? Yes. Mayo got across to the coach today and Smart. Puts it up the line.
Premiership player at
there for
Norwood.
Leonard. Oh, that's a remarkable mark.
Two veterans going head to head.
Bill Tonkin has called. Oh, it's a drawn ball.
Oh, come on, Bill.
It was a clear mark. I know he's a good tackling coach, but I don't know about adjudicating marking. I thought Leonard took a good grab there. Had most of the ball, but anyway, I'm not making the decision. So the ball comes out here, taken away by Borden around the corner. Chance for Grundy. Good spoil from behind. Grabbed there by Mayo. Gives it to Smart, who runs out of tarmac and over the boundary line in front of our broadcast spot here.
Here we go.
Here we go. What's you be the decision at home, Phantom? What's your decision?
Looks like a good chest mark.
Too, yeah. Every day of the week, but anyway, it's Saturday and must be different.
Boundary throw in. Benia in the ruck, grabs it out. tries to get past Howard. And Green, I should say, and that's holding the ball. He threw that.
Yep, well done by umpire Warren Hannaford.
So Warren gives the free kick to Lyons, and Lyons kicks it up the wing. Nielsen takes that mark versus Leonard. Gets on the handball to Archie Borden. Borden, meantime, kicks the ball to the half-forward flank. Harry Weeks, he's on to start the third term, brings it to the ground level. Bruno Hone, sweeping handball. Mount Lofty are buzzing. Sherman kicks the ball inside 50. Grundy, can he pick it up? He does. Tries to wheel it on the right boot and centre it. Ed Smart battling the finger. He's all right. Clearing kick out of the fence there by Kuiper on the non-preferred right boot. Opens it up here for Johnson to have a bit of a run and gallop out of the fence. Middle of the ground, it's favouring Mount Lofty. They've got the players here. Coming off the line, though, is Skinner. Cleverly done. Sockers it forward to Pake. He gains a bit more yardage with a soccer kick on the left. In the pocket, Connor Mildy. Can he finish it off? Oh.
Just short.
That was nice work there.
There was. Hindmarsh Stadium stuff as the ball comes back out after the resultant point. Set of Dogs on 6-2 to 8-9. 10 minutes gone. Third term, Call to Wild coming through filming footy. Balhana Oval in Adelaide Hills,
overcast,
damp and overcast, but a good game of footy. They go forward. Is Weeks, who's starting to have an impact on the game. Quickly gives it off to the little master, who lifted the eyes and honoured the lead there. Teammate there, well, honoured the skipper. Past skipper to current skipper there. It's Tyson Hone, state country player a few weeks ago in the SA's victory over WA.
I have heard that Timmy Glover has been, he's ready for some big events coming up over the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Is that what you've heard?
I have heard that. So, meanwhile, the action of Hone, the skipper, 7 goals for the season. For the Devils, it's actually deflected off into the behind post. Is that the pseudo Bruce Marston doing that?
Well, apparently, Phantom reckons if it is Bruce, I'm not saying it Bruce, but it just needs a little bit more professionalism with the flag waving.
I think the Greyhound might have more idea than the Phantom as the ball comes back here to Fanning. First under pressure at a wob kick forward. Here's a chance for Aish. Scavered his emotions, puts it forward towards Weeks, chopped out there by Mayo. Here's a chance for Smart, working hard for his team in the back lines. Gets across to Fanning. He's beset by a couple of Devils. Follows up nicely at ground level. Big Blakey.
The Phantom's been at Macclesfield this morning. There you go. And he said that's a mark pistols if we're playing footy.
Thank you.
Pretty sure we're playing footy?
We always respect the thoughts of the Phantom. The astute man it is Fanning again. He's doing it all at the moment.
He's like our third eye, sort of, or hawk in the eyes, hawk in the sky, the Phantom. Just observing things that we don't pick up.
He does. So umpire Hannaford pitches the ball up. Fanning once again getting involved. Big third quarter for him. Taken by Aish. High kick forward. Grundy's the target. No, the back was Kuiper. Comes down into Mayo. Gets a quick kick back whence it came. Tempted mark there going to ground with Sanderson. Ball spills free. Here's Skinner. Look away handball. Didn't quite come off. Follows up at ground level once again.
Michael Borden has just told the runner, Will Jordan's there, to deliver a stern message to the forward line with the delivery that just happened then. So
you hate to be a forward on these days as the touch of blue sky comes out. It's almost a bit like Aussie's picture perfect scene up in Queensland.
Can we get a photo of where Aussie is again?
Yeah.
Watching the Call of the Wild up north?
Not that we're envious. As the ball comes down here, here's a chance for the Dogs.
Benny, a good hustle.
It comes out here.
Mayo. Green
gives it back here to Howard. Howard puts a bit of a barrier to barrel forward. Smart up high. Couldn't complete the mark. Would have been a specky, that's for sure. Comes down to
Phoenix Lions
coming off 32 disposals last week. Puts it forward.
Oh, that's casual and beautiful.
Yep. Well taken there by Buckets Nelson.
He kicks out to McTaggart. Mount Lofty are pushing, but the Dogs holding firm at the moment as the ball goes towards the half-forward line. Taken by Harry Weeks. He'll wheel on the handball. Alex Weeks explodes away. Benia takes the mark.
Uncontested in the
Better
end.
delivery inside 50 there for the Devils.
After they'd battled pretty hard in defence, and he just managed to slip clear here. The former North Adelaide boy in Benia. Let's see, Weeks one gets involved.
That's how the Devils like to play.
Yeah, well worked by the Devils, and just some loose checking by Onka Pringabelli there in defence.
So Benia kicked their last goal to game 26-minute mark of the second term, so the chance to open their goal tally for the second half.
Oh, he's missed.
and Bruce Marston look-alike.
Well, how's the flag waving this time? Okay. It's not too bad.
Has Bruce got a bit of distinctive flag work going that he's noted for? A bit like Glenn Dix, at the Grand Prix? Or
Yeah, that's true. Got a photo of Glenn Dix? How do we get that up? Glenn Dix flag waving is the ultimate.
Oh, yes. Anyway, bouncing ball. Oh, clean bowl there was Ace. He's got enough time to go back and regather the ball. Lifts the eyes and picks out the little master in Miles.
Now, word is he's after a pair of Archies and a beanie. Is that the call on the
Of course,
street?
become a father for the second time, young Phil. So
Oh,
he's got
Phil.
Billy and Philly. So well done to him and Charlie. So Sammy Miles here. He's going to have a ping at it.
I'll get you.
Kicked that goal from the advantage free kick in the second term. So Miles sets it up. It's going to drop short. The big men gather. One of them was Benny. It comes off hands. Short at ground level. Here's a chance for Sykes. The tractor couldn't quite get his pedal to the metal. Hack forward. Oh, danger ball here. Dogs. Mayo puts it out wide to a teammate close to the boundary line. Breaking away there was Liam Hamilton.
Here's Skinner. Speaking of Skinner, Phantom says young Principal Skinner is a player. He likes him.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, yeah. Of course, from the Gippsland area originally, and has played a few games this year for South Reserves. His sixth game for the Dogs this afternoon.
Phantom says Bruce's flags are fine. It's just his signals need a bit more work. The way he's going about the signalling of the goals and the points.
Okay, not happy with that, the Phantom. We'd like to see the goal umpires really get involved here. As Ed Smart, who's certainly been involved this afternoon as the playing coach, in the absence of Shane Collins, who's no doubt on about his 25th bing-tang with Dingo Tanner over in Bali. Meanwhile, Dogs go forward through Johnson, races away Ben Johnson, but the disposal
come on.
picked out nicely. Nilsson, who goes across the ground, finds Eckerman. Eckerman nurses up the line, possession football with the Devils, gives it the run of Borden. Borden goes long towards centre half forward, coming across his shot. He gets clean ball. It's a chance for Sykes. Can he will? He grabs it. Oh, disposed there and holding the ball. Quick call there by umpire Hannaford on the scene, but good work by the Dogs. So Kuiper, consistent defender this season, Jaden in the stats.
Season.
Puts it out wide. Here's a chance for Ace. Arriving late was Green. Ball comes to the ground. Sanderson puts the ball back for the Devils. Under the ball. Ball comes to the ground. Here's a chance for Hone around the corner, but in the last line of defence, the mark taken for the Dogs there by Howard. Waste no time, goes out wide. He's got a teammate. Here's McTaggart chipping in though. Got assistance from Miles, goes to the ground, gives it to Bruno Hone, who might have copped one high. No, said the umpire. Comes back to Mayo, who's working pretty hard in defence. Benier puts his body over the ball, snaps around the corner, but the lookalike Bruce Marston signals missed everything. So the ball will be brought back in by Mayo. So Sun, we've had 4 seasons here this afternoon at Balhanna in the Adelaide Hills. As the sun has come out again, blue sky, perfect conditions here for football in mid-August, Jaden J.
Yes.
So Mayo, the footy. Trust you're enjoying our worldwide stream wherever you are. Where are we? Bali, Tanzania. Soon to be in Cape Town.
Phantom's house with the greyhound.
Yeah, dog day afternoon at the Phantom's house. Where else are we in? North Queensland?
Tassie,
yeah, Big Blue. That's all happening. So, Dogs still camped deep in defence. Kuiper puts it up.
Harry Weeks.
Camped on Harry Weeks.
Ooh.
Over the back of the pack is Aish. Gives it back to Eckerman. Lifts the eyes.
So we got to do.
But picks out the veteran in Michael Leonard.
Leonard switches play out towards Phoenix Lions. Lions takes the mark. Is that Phoenix? No, sorry. Pushes back
That's
off the
Liam
mark.
Hamilton, I reckon.
Liam
Get that
Hamilton.
right. Sorry about that. Kick out towards the outer side. Bursting through was Ed Smart with the finger issue. He's really giving it a good crack today, as you'd expect from the playing coach today. So ball up, outer side. Rux will go at it. Leonard coming in. Offhand, Smart. Snap round the corner. Here's a Dogs chance now through Cocciolone. Goes to Lions that time. So Phoenix Lions, usually a good user of the ball. Kicks it towards the half forward line. Here's Johnson. Can he pick it up and get onto his left? We handballs it. Here's a chance. Low pass. Beautiful. Chiseling from Baker.
Now, Jaden J. You have to go to the brown belt here. I just thought the last playing coach in Division 1 A-grade ranks in the Hills Football League. That might be a tough one for you.
Luke Ivans.
Last playing coach.
Yeah, I know it's only for one game, or maybe possibly more.
Division
in Division 1.
Sam Moles.
Sam Moles, yeah, that could be a good game. Meanwhile, actually,
Dean
with
Turley?
Adcock, I tell you what, he's shredded that one quite nicely. But
Yeah, Dean Turlick on par with
Dean
Molesy.
the bloke who looks very much like Pud Crompton signals it's
Yeah, that's Pud Crompton. Now let's look at the flag work here. That's nice. And is it on par with
Nice
that
and
pistol?
astute. Oh, here we go.
There's
Ah,
Glenn.
yes. So that's on par with the
Tommy,
great man,
good work,
Glenn
mate.
Dix. Had the pleasure of meeting Glenn Dix a couple of times. A lovely man. Just don't talk about flags. He'll be there for the rest of the day. Of course,
There's a lot of work behind the flag work.
he's flagged home a few of the great legends. Of course, the great late Ayrton Senna.
Yes. He's got one chance to get it right, doesn't he?
He has. Well, these blokes at least get... there's only one end of the race where these blokes get how many opportunities during the... Well, last week at Nan there was 42 opportunities.
Yeah, for Nan, anyway.
At one end, yeah. Yeah, man, Dixie.
That was 45 in general.
He's got the right colour in that flag too, boys. Anyway, comes back here.
Checkers.
Ground level. Oh, nice work. Cotsleone, I think, got the ball at ground level. Meanwhile, it's locked up there. Good work over the top there by Jake Baker.
Jake Baker.
So, umpire Tonkin, the tackling coach. Ball comes down. Round the corner by Leonard. Puts it further afield. Good work there by Morby, but the whistle is gone.
Phantom says Turlick. He's backing you up, Jaden.
Yes,
Last
thank
playing
you,
I think
coach.
you might be right. Yep.
On your Phantom.
And you go back to some of the great playing coaches of Onkas over the day. Of course, the great Bob Schmidt won a couple of medals. Of course,
Bob.
South Adelaide legend at the game. Ball locked in under there. Yeah, but back in the days, boys, everyone used to have a playing coach, even a captain coach. But,
Is that right?
Yeah, rarity these days. that's
Scott
for sure.
Sutherland, obviously.
Scott
your
Sutherland, yes, of course.
Was Daniel Lackenby a playing coach?
No, I think he'd never be a coach. Would he? I know he is now, but back in those days, he was too concentrated on his own game.
His own game.
Carving it up as he did.
With the blonde tinted hair.
Yeah, comes to McTaggart, who's given it to Miles, as you said, was a playing coach for the Raiders a couple of years ago. Bouncing ball. Here's Sykes going to shoot. There's a foot race on here. This is Paris Olympics style.
Sykesy.
Ball goes to Crown. Also get involved as Howard. Toe poked off the ground, wins a bit of space. Here's that man Skinner, who's
Principal
playing
Skinner.
very well. Yeah. Getting
Great work, Principal Skinner.
I tell you what, he's going very well.
Second effort there to ragdoll Molesy to the ground.
Yeah, well,
He's gone right, isn't he?
he is. It's Benia. Once again, toe poke forward, cricket pitch centre of the ground. Hone arrives.
Poke's giving away a free kick there to Reed. Reed in the middle of the ground. Low kick. Down the throat there of Mayo. Molesy quick on the mark. So Mayo kicks the ball out towards the outer side. Good build up here from the Dogs. Leonard. Kick towards Adcock, the skipper, versus Fabio Thompson. Fabio's hair just today a little bit heavier due to the weather.
Of course, Onkas, getting back to our subject of the afternoon.
What
Benny.
about Tudor from
It's
Raiders?
because
Tudor
Ryan
playing
McGay.
coach?
Ryan McGay, playing coach.
I think he was playing coach here at Onkas, and also
Was he?
maybe Nan
Nan. Oh, Birdwood.
and Birdwood. A few clubs, the Magoo, a dual male medalist too.
Well, here's Tyson Owen. He says, I'm going for a gallop. And he kicks the ball inside 50. Riley Grundy.
Riley.
Oh, hello.
Umpire Wren, and just copying a little bit of assessment from the Mount Lofty coaching panel.
But just analysing that play. I
Yeah,
think
that's
they
right.
were.
Yeah, with nothing. Analyse this.
They just want to check out the replay shortly on the Call of the Wild replay to see if it... Watch out. Unbelievable. We had a red card last week, didn't we, to a drinks runner. That was incredible stuff.
Who
Yes.
I do believe, fortunately, would be able to run the Anchor Bobo this afternoon.
Oh,
I think
good.
it was thrown out at the tribunal.
Free kick to the Devils. Alex Weeks has got a drifting player in Tyson Hone. Tyson Hone holds his feet, gets the ground level, this way, that way. Oh, fend off to the chops.
don't argue.
argue.
Now, was that too high?
Ollie
What?
Reed now.
Ed Smart, meantime, mopping up pistols to Kuiper.
Yeah, Kuiper across. So Smart across the ground. Out there, young Hamilton, taken by McTaggart, quickly
Good
puts
vision.
it back, gets it back to Weeks,
The old fend
who's had a
off.
couple of shots from that. It was a lovely fender. I don't, was it too high? I'd like to see that again. What, Tommy, what can...
the
No,
chops.
maybe we've gone a bit too far on. Anyway, Weeks will have a shot here. Mount Lofty have not kicked the goal this quarter, believe it or not. They've only kicked...
Is that right?
Yeah, they were on 8-8 at half
Mildy
time.
in 2 minute mark.
So
for Onkas.
Goodness gracious.
Weeks has had a couple of shots from this spot. He actually converted one in the, 2 goals. One in the first, one in the second. So, as I said, as Shane Whistle would say, 2 goals previously. Another one will make it 3.
No.
But,
Haven't
so...
had their radar on today.
Well...
Don't worry, I'm on it.
What am I going to ask, Jaden?
Well...
Rod Sampson says he's enjoying the work there of Buckets Nielsen. Sorry, Jaden, I'm just seeing if I've got a few
That's
more
right.
coming in here. 1 sec. Just give me a second. It's 3/4 time, meantime. 1 sec. Sorry, Jaden, for taking your time. I'll just see if I've got one more. No, you're right, over to you.
So, when was...
Well...
Goalless in a quarter, Jaden.
Okay, well, the last time the Devils were held goalless in a quarter this season was round 13, and the last time the Devils were held goalless in a quarter, in the third quarter, against Onka Valley was round 17, 2022 at Mount Lofty. So there you go.
Is that right?
Yep, so in the third quarter, yep, the last time that the Devils were held goals, and in general the last time the Devils were held goals in a general quarter was round 12 2023.
Well, you delivered again.
Last time the Devils played here at Bahana.
Well done.
Thank you.
Now I do think, boys, the
Well done.
score, it was 6-1 to 8-8 at half time. The only goal of the quarter kicked by Connor Mildy, so that would put the Dogs on 7.
Is that right? You reckon?
Well, it's marked down here.
1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on.
Well, hang on.
No, you're right.
It's all right.
There was 4. No. Scott Creek.
It is. That's 5-1. 5-1. Scott Creek College. You can see. I just
Scores are correct. We're just going
Scores are
upstairs.
correct.
Maybe we need to get Mr. Whistle's maths pistols.
Well, Mr. Whistle knows all about Scott Creek College. Did some of his best work there behind the bike shed. Anyway, 3/4 time.
Back to more important issues.
Yes, Devils 8-12, leading Onka Valley 6-3. That has been verified by the Bruce Marston lookalike boys. So,
is it Bruce?
Well, he looks like Bruce. Does he look like Glenn Dix though? Does he look like this man?
I'm going to have to make a documentary about this mystery goal umpire here.
Yeah. Fantastic work there. All right, we'll take a short break here and try to regain our composure because obviously we're all over the shop here. So 6-3 to 8-12 here on the Call of the Wild as we once again thank our Onka Valley Footy Club for their hospitality and of course their valuable supporters and sponsors of today's stream. Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co and Closey's Supermarket.
Phantom says Ed Smart has been super and shows why they make finger tape.
Fantastic. All right. With that, we'll let the Phantom and the dog enjoy themselves on the couch. We'll be back shortly for the resumption of the final term here on the Call of the Wild through Filming Footy.
This is the Hills Footy League. Match of the day.
Welcome back here for the start of the final term, and also sadly the final term of the season for our man Tomia as he heads to South Africa. So umpire Wren walks in, sets the light. So Fanning, Grundy as they started the game, still going at each other, comes down the hone. Moulay puts it forward, off hands. Harry Weeks there. Flicks the ball out back to Tyson Owen, who's run on. Here's the ball. Here's a chance for Sanderson. Can he grab it? Oh, look away handball over the top of the chutney. Gives it back to Miles. Miles a turn, got it to Weeks. Harry variety. Dogs Mayo looking for support. They decide to go by foot himself. Out wide. Finds a teammate there in Hamilton. Gives it to the run there of a teammate. Up the wing. Outer side wing. Covered by Nilsson though. Resolute in defence all afternoon. Devils go forward. I think that was Borden. Over the top there, here's Smart, still working hard. Oh, could have taken it a bit high, no, said the umpire. And then it was a good tackle laid by the acting coach here this afternoon. He'd be pretty proud of his charges. They've had a real dip here this afternoon. As we said, they're coming after a bit of a shocking performance last week. Certainly have re-established their pride this afternoon, Benny.
Certainly have. J&J Hill's got a tough assignment today, working out most effective player and snagger today, so don't go anywhere. He's up for the challenge, I'm sure. Loves it. Oh, it's me. McTaggart handballs out. Gets it to Eckerman. Out towards the boundary line. And it's gone out of bounds. No, it hasn't. Kept alive. Here's Phoenix Lions. He's had a good game. Handball over the top. Chain of handballs from the Dogs. They're going forward. Pake. Lace out pass. Connor Mildy. Well, are the Dogs a chance here to bring this back under 3 goals? Beautiful work there by Lyons over the top. Handball, link up play, Pake, and a lace out pass to Connor Mildy to kick the first goal for the Dogs for the 4th quarter and give them real belief here.
In fact, he's the only goal kicker on the ground in the second half. There's a stat for you, Jaden J.
Wow, Jaden. Mildy. Beautiful. Up and about. He wants to get the chocolates today against his ex-side, and is that the first of many to come for the Dogs in the final term, Jaden? 15 points the margin. Ooh, rustling papers,
well done
here we
to
go.
them. Yeah, well done to Onka Valley. Just
Sorry.
So, what was it? 1 centre clearance to Mount Lofty. They've been dominating the centre clearances all day, so it'll be interesting to see if Onka Valley can win the centre clearance.
That's important, isn't it?
It was 1 each in the 3rd term. So good start by the Dogs.
What are you looking forward here?
Well, just some movement to see if Smart can get onto it here, or Lions, or Hone and Weeks are pretty good for Mount Lofty, so they'll be making sure that they don't take advantage.
What do you
Pistols.
notice, Jaden? Oh, Pistols.
7-3, it's the score.
That's right, it is now.
Yeah, but I mean, we alluded to. Okay, as we go forward, 7-3 to 8-13.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's
So
a goal.
we've all sorted it out.
Oh, is it? Yeah. It's fine.
Yep.
Yeah. It's all good.
So Skinner, been very good. Give it to Smart, who's
He's
also
been
been
good.
very good. Ace steals it nicely though, puts the Devils forward, looking for the little mask, but chipping in and taking good Marcus Mayo, who's also been very effective this
They're
afternoon.
running.
Puts it up the line, finds Phoenix Lions, and 32.
25 against Sanderson.
Yep, umpire Hannaford, I think, right on the spot there. So the Dogs just get a sense here. So Phoenix Lions. Because it's fluctuated between
All right,
Mount
who we
Barker
got
and
down
Onkas.
here?
Puts
Adcock's
it,
over the back.
Adcock uses his body, got his hands to it. 3 for a minor score.
How's the flag work? Pretty good. Kick in here. Devils out position in the aerial work here. Kuiper, and that's 25. Okay. Fair enough. Kuiper kicks the ball inside 50. Coccioloni over the mitts. They've got players at the back here. Pake. Snap. High. Point. Peppering.
Tell you what, the Dogs have got a little bit of self-belief here, which must have been pretty low after last week. I tell you what, they're right in this game.
14 points the margin.
Just losing.
Shermanator.
So Shermanator bringing it out towards that broadcast side, puts it down the ground. Target here, 3 weeks, got his hands to it. Here's young Tolly, second A-grade game.
Principal Skinner lurking at the back.
So ball up. It's good to see you hand the ball back to the
I
umpire.
like that.
Yes.
It's a 1%. Oh, that's push out, not paid.
So it comes down here to Bruno Hahn, has a little bit of a fumble, follows up at ground level. Could be, he's got a bit of a chicken wing there, played by Smart.
He's had a cracking game, Ed Smart,
He
with
has.
an injury.
Leadership suits him very well. So, Fanning, Grundy. It'll draw really. Once again, ball at ground level.
Well, one thing you can tick off, the Dogs have responded. Can they actually get the win today? That's the next step.
Well, what a boil over that'd be. Grundy uses the body well, double-handed out. Picked up here by Howard, I think it is. He runs into a bit of trouble.
Just got to keep going here, the Dogs.
Take the screen, Sam Green. So once again, Grundy goes all alone.
Oh,
Interesting, got the ball
dropped
out.
it.
Yeah, the umpire put the whistle to the mouth there. Thought about blowing it, but in the meantime, the resultant last touch as the Sheepdog gets the possession as he hands the ball back to Alex Weeks.
He gives him some advice too of where to kick it. He goes up the wing. Harry Weeks,
Oh.
Ripper, mark of the day contender there. So Harry Weeks moves the ball on for the Devils towards the half-forward line. Oh, Kuiper, as you'd expect, takes the nice mark. Dogs are on. Phoenix Lions going to use the outer side. Well, they're going to handle over the top. Here's Principal Skinner. He gets it on to Ed Smart. They're running the Dogs. The playing coach today. Kick inside 50. 1-on-1. Connor Mildy. Morby with the fist. Ground level. Shermanator looking for some support. Reed throws the ball on the boot. Phoenix Lions shrugs aside. Handball to Fabio, who carries the ball out towards the outer side. Now it's going to be Tommy Mayo. Dogs are pressing.
A very effective performer this afternoon. Mayo goes across the ground.
Kuiper.
Clines Kuiper, always consistent in defence. Puts it up in the wing area. We'll have the carry, yes. Finds a teammate there. Gets boot the ball.
Oh, hello.
Here's a chance for Pate. Can he trap it? No. Taken by Jack Reed.
Really got to be ruthless here to
Comes
Dogs.
back here to Borden. Borden gets the ball to A Weeks. Gets back the run of a teammate. So out
Needs
of trouble.
some support, Kuiper.
Comes back to Kuiper. Takes the mark. So Dogs.
Getting it towards half-forward line. Just need to be a little bit more.
I was going to say, maybe they'll be looking to switch the play out to the open paddock here. He's Smart.
One net, taking a mark.
Takes it, races off, puts it forward. They need a big clunker here, but it's all Devils back there. Grundy come off
Ground
hands.
levels where it's needed.
Other tall timber there in Nilsson goes to ground under a couple of Dogs. Leonard and also Adcock. You wouldn't like them landing on you.
Okay, this is where the Dogs need to go at it 100 miles an hour. They trail by 14 points and they need some groundwork here. Leonard, they've got to go at this. Coccioloni. Oh, he's not Coccioloni, it's Johnson, sorry. Oh, great, that's what we're talking about. Carter, gone. That's what we're after. Well, not we, but the Dog supporters to the left.
It's good to see umpire Billy Tonkin recognising tackling skills.
That was holding the ball. That's what they were after, the Dog supporters to our left. They wanted a little bit more hunt and grunt in the forward line. They got it.
So Carter was former North Adelaide under-18 player and Spock.
Well,
recruit.
This will get them going.
So I tell you what, he kicks this, they'll bring the house down here at the kennel.
Carter. Look good off the boot.
The clearance, it has indeed. The Dogs.
Have we got a
Have they
ball
had the
over
belief?
coming here?
First goal in A-grade footy, I reckon.
Jane J here with the stats that matter
I
right
reckon.
there.
Could be wrong, but just a
Michael
feeling.
Borden yelling out to his midfield saying get him going. He's a bit concerned.
Mount Lofty have not kicked the goal since the 26-minute mark of the second term, boys.
And we are down to an interesting margin, Jaden, which is 8 points.
Yeah, so 18 kicks to 11. The Dogs 7 inside 50s to 3. So in favour of the home side, obviously. It's interesting to see if they can win the centre clearance here.
Since half-time, 3-4 by the Dogs to a return of 5 behinds by Devils. So game on
Here
here.
we
Fanning,
go.
Grundy, good
Need a
tap over the
clearance.
back here to Benny. So
Devils need a clearance.
Borden comes back here. Hone, Malay, the skipper puts it forward.
James
Bouncing
man.
ball, lurking. Going to ground level, next goal, ultra
Oh, it's huge, isn't it?
important.
Well, the Dogs have kicked the first 2 of this quarter inside 10 minutes now. They can really press.
So Lofty locked in with a quarter-final appearance, but gee, they'd like to come in with winning form because they have a chunga next week to close the season. So,
This is the Dogs' final, really, today. They've responded.
Certainly have. Here's a chance trying to bust it over. Alex Weeks dispossessed. Ball goes to ground.
Similar position last time we called a Onka's game against Uradler, Jaden. I think the Dogs hit the lead and then Uradler went away with it. So let's see how they go again.
So, ruck duel. Grundy down.
Reed
kick.
Falcon.
I think he got his
The
teammate.
ultimate
Very
Falcon.
nice there from a teammate. Friendly fire. Here's a chance for the Shermanator under pressure. Smart applies the pressure. Centre to
Hustle.
ground. Good grab by Reed. Handballs to himself and kicks it away. Good individual play there. Stolen by the Dogs. An area there from Kuiper. Ball comes out to Reed.
Jaden's man.
Was that in danger? On Jaden's man. Ball comes back into Alex Weeks. Goes long towards the top of the square. Meanwhile,
downfield free kick.
Whistle is gone. Holding. A holding free kick has been paid.
Okay, interesting.
And a bit of push and shove once again.
Well, it's still a tough.
Man Fanning.
Still a tough shot. It's in the
So,
pocket.
Howard.
It's Harry Weeks. He's on his left. Perfect for him on his left. It's still a challenging kick.
As we've said a couple of times, Mr. Whistle, he's kicked 2 goals so far. He's had an opportunity to kick his 3rd, including this one. Take his best kick, though.
It's a tough. On the left, he should make no mistake. Nails it. That's what they needed. Desperately, they needed that one.
And after their first goalless term since
22.
So for Mount Lofty since round 13 in general.
There you go.
2022.
They've broken the drought, Jaden.
Cheers, Jaden.
I knew we'd get there.
So 9-13, 67, 8-5, 53.
What are you
good
picking
persistence by Mount Lofty it was to get the ball inside 50. There's plenty of times where Onka's had an opportunity to clear it out, but unfortunately couldn't. Good persistence by Jack Reed there too, I thought. 15 kicks to 18 in favour of the Dogs. 5 inside 50s for the Devils. They've been pretty strong in the centre clearances, I keep saying it, but need a clear winner here.
14 points to margin. Dogs need to hit back again. Tyson Hone, he's starting to lift. Bruno Hone, high ball. Contest. Coccioloni, almost the juggling mark. Tried to get it again. Bruno Hone got it out to Weeks. Weeks in turn goes to Weeks, as in Harry to Alex, to Tyson Hone. He's got a few handballs in the last couple of minutes since Coach Michael Borden let out a few directions. And here's Harry Weeks again. Takes the mark, centre half forward area. Ed Smart, I think, is on the mark. So Harry Weeks kicks the ball into the pocket. And Jake H takes a strong mark.
Yeah, strongly contested chest mark. And anyway, so time he plays on, open square. He'll have a ping. It's carried through, so the Devils are answering the challenge here, boys, in emphatic style.
Yep, they got the response they wanted from there.
So she's first of the afternoon. And the 10th on the board for the Devils. 10-13 now, 8-5. So 20-point margin.
Yeah, well done by the Devils there. Like I said, good persistence and sort of like finals like footy as well. Tough conditions, so they weathered the pressure here from the Dogs, and it's all done to the Devils. 20 points, the margin, 8 inside 50s to 7 now in favour of the Devils.
So back in the centre, Smart toe pokes it forward, giving his all in the roles coach this afternoon. Gathered there by Harry Weeks, gives to Tyson Hone. Devils go forward again, starting to lift their game here. Great pace home by Aish. Gets it back but cut off here by the Dogs, sorry. Scrambly play there.
Phantom's back, tuned in again. He was just lighting his Weber.
Him and the Dog having a
cooking up a storm.
Yeah.
Just bringing an update there, Phantom. Onka's got back to within 8 points. Devils have kicked the last 2 goals. So we're back out to a 20-point margin there. If you've just cooked up a storm.
And three-quarter time score, Kangaroo 9-6, Macclesfield 7-9. So the Bloods possibly playing their last game of the season. They need to win, but Meadows, that handy lead they had at half-time, 8-5 to 1-3, so it may well be the final quarter anyway for the Bloods, even if they get over the line in Country Division. So, good game of footy here, even in the last quarter. Lofty have pulled away, 20-point margin, as you can see here on the quarter whilst we're filming footy.
Oh, well, actually, three-quarter time, Meadows 8-5, Kersbrook 6-5. So stung in the action there, the Brookers. Aish. I think it was Aish, handball over the top. Here's Alex Weeks. He sets sails for goal into the forward pocket. Devils got some numbers down there. Tyson Hone comes bursting through. Tried to get the possession.
So, throw in the cricket net pocket. towards the tennis court end here of Balhanna Oval. Good crowd in the house. Actually, not many people outside. Just in the car, I'd suggest, with the heaters on. A little bit chilly. Comes out here towards Smart. Tried to kick the ball forward, but I think he'll go for perhaps kicking in danger there as he tried to toe poke it forward. No malice intended, of course.
Phantom's just messaged in. He's saying Nan's down by a point at the Cabbage. At your Adler.
Ah, right. So, meanwhile, Benia has kicked 1 goal this afternoon.
Lights are on.
25 for the season. Best of 7 personal haul against the Cabbage, your Adler.
Had the response all day to
Peter
Devils.
Swan in the background.
Oh, is that
capturing the
Peter?
wins, yes.
Yeah.
So Benia, of course, past state under 17, under 18 rep, and North Adelaide Junior sets it on its way.
Nice kick.
And the Devils just really...
They've responded.
Yep.
Rams have hit the front, according to the Phantom.
Ah. All over it, Phantom.
Paid the big bucks.
We haven't heard from him for a while. I don't know what he's been doing this season.
He needed a pay increase.
He did indeed. And the voice.
Wayne Hall says, "Come on, doggies." Catherine Houlihan, she was enjoying the work there, and the dogs were coming. Yeah, we got a few more here.
Of course, Alex Houlihan, another one who's missing from the lineup. Ball comes down here. Devils go forward through Grundy. Go to Alex Wickside, intercepted here by Smart. Grabs the ball and off to the races. Puts it forward towards Leonard, the veteran. Actually, 2 veterans doing battle there. Winning out is Nielsen. Nielsen follows up. Buckets. Little dinky kick up the wing. Intercepted here by Skinner, who's been very good, the principal. Round the corner, I think there was Carter. Ball goes to ground. Dogs still in possession. Oh, held without the ball. Yes, says the umpire. So the Coccioloni take the free kick. You see one of the sponsors in the background. Of course, Onka's want to thank their sponsors. Of course, Adcock Real Estate, Closies. They're all gathered in the background
all there,
there.
aren't they?
Bird in hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co. And as we said, Closies, Jaden, have some very good staff people there apparently.
I've heard that.
I've heard that too, yes.
Yeah.
They greet you when you walk in, tell you where the bread is. It's good stuff.
Send you to the freezer.
Yeah, I've had a few issues with one person, but I won't.
What do you think about the... What do you think about the shopping trolleys now? You'll be able to have the little computer which scans the items as you get them. Meanwhile, out of bounds on the full. Have you seen that innovation?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. So you can actually go around if you've got a particular budget until you get to the checkout. And
That's a good idea.
Putting it through and you say, oh no, I don't want that, I can't afford it. You can actually scan it.
You like that, Jaden?
On a little
It's like
yeah.
You know,
It sits on the trolley handle.
Well, it's like when you're in Kmart and you're trying to figure out what something costs and you have to try and find one of those price checker things. You don't need it then. You're just on the trolley.
Meantime,
There
Harry
you go.
Weeks looking for some support outside.
I don't know what.
Talking about the big issues here in Call of the Wild, by the way.
I tell you what, something that well, you're probably a high cost of fame here, Jaden. The people just mingling around out the back door, just waiting for you.
Here's Archer Borden, meantime. Set sail for goal for Devils. Well, it's squeezed across the face there and it's gone out of bounds. Oh, he's got security, Jaden. Yeah.
So I think it should.
Yep, Angus Schutt. 8-5 to 11-13. A good competitive effort here from Onkas. Oh, hang on, as I say that, went through the mitts of the teammate there. And out towards the boundary line. McTaggart, good tackle. What have you spotted? A dog?
The dog of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Finally. It's Borden with the free kick. Puts it forward into the pocket, off hands. Shoot again. Sykes down on hands and knees.
Yeah, Phantoms, man.
Yeah. Actually, if the Phantom's listening, what's the name of the greyhound or the whippet? And what's his?
Yeah, what's the name of your dog, Phantom?
What's the favourite cuisine of the whippet there? Phantom held there was Benny. He made sure the umpire saw that. So
if you're wondering who is Phantom, it's just a special an analysis that we have working at this time of season, picking up things that we don't pick up on the field. He's done a good job today, hasn't he?
He works well during the
finals. He picked up Ed Smart's finger injury.
It's very special in the finals, in the cream rises.
He's picked up Principal Skinner's game. He liked his.
Meanwhile, back with Benia, who have another shot to kick back-to-back goals for the Devils. After the Dogs kicked the first 2 goals of this final quarter, the Devils have responded with 3. As I said, the last one through Benia, so he's a chance here to kick consecutives towards the netball court end here. Leans back on the kick. So he'll be happy with his return this afternoon.
Good response, Jade.
3 goals.
4 in a row.
Yeah, very good response by the Devils. When the Dogs were coming, but Devils, the class outfit they are, just too strong at the moment. So 14 inside 50s for the Devils. Just keep assisting with their forward 50 pressure as well. We're not allowing the Dogs easy clearances.
So, back in the middle of Balhanna Oval, Sanderson having a spin for the Devils versus Fanning. Rucks will go at it. Fanning. Sanderson wins it out decisively. Handball. Aish got the ball from Weeks. Aish kicks the ball off the skewed area towards Sykes in the pocket. Sykes off the ground. Almost a snag of the day contender. It's gone through for a minor point. A minor score there. And umpire Put Crompton says minor score. Taken by Kuiper. Kuiper over the top. Dogs kick the ball out towards the outer side. Taken by Alex Weeks. Alex Weeks kicks the ball inside 50 here for Mount Lofty. Over the back. Onka's still trying to fight on here. Ball comes out to Kuiper again for the Dogs. Towards the interchange wing area. Good hustle here by the Shermanator, and it's gone out of bounds. So the Devils have certainly responded here with the last 4 goals of this game. 12-14 to 8-5. Got a little bit dicey there as the Dogs got it back towards in 8 points. Now we're in red time. So they'll head into the final Monterone game against the Chunga, ready to finish it off strongly before the qualifying final appearance against Namburma United. As Carter clears the ball out towards the wing area, and it's juggled out of bounds there by Sanderson.
So, dying minutes now. Brave effort by the Dogs, and certainly they can be proud of their efforts after, well, disappointing result last week for the club. And then the Devils just, a side that's heading for the finals, and obviously the Dogs heading to the mothball shop after next week. But something to build on for next year as they search for a new coach. No doubt the astute Onka's Hierarchy will be looking to bolster the playing stocks. Fanning, he's batted well, comes down to Smart, who's also done a pretty good job in the leadership.
Oh, Aish and Smart going at it. No issue though.
Okay, ball comes out here. Meanwhile, Bennier just hobbling off.
Yeah, he was hobbling before actually.
Yeah, so hopefully he's all right. They put the Rolls Royce in the garage before the end of the game. So, ball. Meantime, with Hone, Tyson, the skipper. He's kicked the goal over the head of the intended target there. Out of bounds, but racks up a minor score. So the Devils, in the end, handy win here. 33 points. Ball out wide. Taken by Mayo, who's been pretty good this afternoon. Puts it in towards the centre of the ground. Oh, nearly good pick up. Half volley by Skinner, who's also been pretty effective. Handball comes out. Borden puts it forward. Oh, nearly a chop out mark there going to ground level from Kuiper, who's really worked. There comes the little master in Miles. Could this be a late candidate for behind of the day? Because that's all he racks up. Have a minor score for the Devils. So conditions getting a little bit darker here. As you can see, heading towards 24 minutes played in this final term. Ball comes out there. Off hands. Carizza. On the left, puts that line. Here's Leonard, the veteran. Can he trap it? He does nicely. Makes the turn. Puts it up here, and there's a good mark taken by Adcock. He'll give it the run to Carizza, who's run on. Perhaps not the best option because he had Sanderson right on his hammer, who executed the tackle. So
that's a free kick.
Adcock and Eckerman just
free kick for Carizza.
Oh, that's interesting. So Jacob Carizza, the recipient, puts the lead here of
Mildy.
who
Into the slop.
and has a drops the mark and has the mud bath. So not probably what you want on a day like this. So the academy boy pitches it in. Fanning in front. Should get the tap. He does. Ground level. Ball finds its way out here. Sherman in the sleeves this afternoon. Gets a kick forward. Aish. Good follow up there by Hone. Tyson.
Oh, hello.
So country rep. Bundled off over the line. Still close to the boundary line. Aish. A little bit of push and shove once again. It's the academy boy bring it in. Off the ball.
Oh, hello. Look at this.
Look at this in the
Asian Mildy.
left of the corner. It's all happening. Oh, let's get silly, boys. Come on. At this stage of the game. Ball comes down here. Sherman. Handballs are back towards Aish. Dogs through Mayo. So umpire Hannaford will come in and ball it up. So 12-15 to 8-5. Ground level, Coccione.
Bit of banter out there, Pistols.
Over the top of Borden. Archer, who's been very good this afternoon. Yeah, a bit of banter. That's what you like to see. Community football.
Some to and froing, nothing wrong with that.
It's just great when the coaching camps are separated by about 10 metres, or the interchange gates. You get what a good commentary, don't you? For not just within the filming footy van.
See if we've got any final text messages here.
Yeah, the fan, he's probably tucking into a nice race by now.
I think the
So,
Phantoms.
ball comes down, gathered by Aish, and there it is, the final siren has just sounded.
Oh. So apparently he's got a big greyhound, the Phantom, and it's a 36 kilogram dog. So
Wow.
there you go. He's not giving their name away, just doesn't want to give away his identity. So yeah, but anyway, it's a big greyhound.
It's not Repco Boy, this being Kingswood country.
Oh yeah.
Ted Bullpit's greyhound.
Don't go anywhere. Jane J. Hill's going to take us through it very shortly.
So in the end, pretty good victory by the Devils, 34 points in the end. 12-15, 87 to 8-5, 53. 4 goals to 2 in the last.
Greg Benson said, why are we doing the Onkas game? Well, we're sharing the love throughout the entire competition this season. So this is our second game for the Onkas.
Absolutely.
And we're not just picking and choosing games.
No, just like last. Next week will be the
There you
final
go,
minor
Greg.
round. We'll be doing Nan Bremer, who we've only done a couple of times, and then the Blackwood Football Club, who've only
Every
been,
single game
one. So
team has been done
every
more
club,
than
we love
two times.
We love to
So,
share the love here on
yeah,
the call.
we're not
of the
about picking select games. So
because you'll see all the
thanks
big
for the
games
feedback,
coming
Greg.
up. You'll see all the big games coming up during the final series. So your favourite club will be on the action if they've been good enough to play in the final. So hopefully that answers your query there, Greg. It's just about to our usual post-match awards. Of course, the man who takes us through everything, and looking very resplendent there.
He does everything now. He's taking photos.
He does. Of course, we've got to thank our most effective player, of course, iconic Dartfish Beanie and a pair of Archies. And, of course, the snagger today for the best gold, a $25 voucher from Lowe's Meat Company. Thank you very much to Daniel Lowe and the co. And without further ado, and he just loves this, so do all the fans. So let's go down to the man who takes us through it, Jaden J. Hill.
Cheers. Thank you, Pistols. Well, firstly here with Archer Borden. Well done, mate. Most effective player, Dartfish, Beanie and the Thongs as well. Just take us through the performance today.
We played well. So not the best day for it, but the boys went well today. When we fell asleep, Onkas came and they played well. We got a bit nervous in the last, but we kicked back, so it was good.
Yeah, how did you adapt to that? Obviously, they brought the pressure Onkas in the first quarter, and then obviously in the third term as well. Just how did you adapt to that?
When they bring pressure, other teams, we've got used to kicking it down the line, so we're just trying to stay playing our footy when the pressure comes and keep that going with switches and stuff. So, yeah.
And take us through your season. You've been the best player 6 times this year. Just take us through how you're liking your footy at the moment.
It's not too bad. I'm just more of a pressure, just trying to bring the pressure all day and see where that takes me. So yeah.
Yep. And how is it? Obviously, father-son relationship, coach and player as well. Just give us an insight and take us through that.
It's good. He backs me to do anything. He knows what I can do, so the trust is there, which is good. And when I guess stuff up, he's not scared to have a go at me, which is good, which is what we need. So, yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. And Sean Benny, a goal of the day in the second quarter, I believe, as well. And 26-minute mark, good snap. Just take us through that goal and take us through your 3 goals today.
Yeah, well, I think maybe 5 of those 15 points. So I don't know what happened, but the ball sort of just landed in my lap and just snapped it through. Yeah, it was good. And then the other ones are sort of gimmies from the umpire, so I'll take that.
Yeah, and just take us through your season so far. You kicked 24 goals before today, best players 4 times. Obviously, you played a bit of North Adelaide as well.
Yeah, a bit of North Adelaide. Had some concussion stuff previously, so thought I'd just come out and enjoy it. And the boys have welcomed me. Bloody good club, and really enjoy my footy now. So.
Yep, and how was it in the forward line as well? You got Sykesy and Bruno Hone and a couple others as well.
Yeah, it's pretty handy sometimes if you have a rough day. I've had a few bad days, and they make me look good sometimes. So there's always other boys kick the goals, which is good.
Well, good work on your performance and the goals, and well done to you both. Congrats and good luck for the rest of the year. Cheers, thank you. Cheers. Thanks, mate. Cheers, thank you. Back to you guys.
Thank you very much, Jaden J. Hill there. And for all those out there wondering, the burning question has been answered. It's actually umpire Bruce Marston has been officiating.
Well, I'll prove it was Bruce.
Well, we'll put that up on our socials or whatever.
I'm happy with that, Pistols. I called that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, no, I know. That's why we have you on there. You're very astute, as we say, the voice of wisdom. Speaking of the voices of wisdom, he's rejoined us. Perhaps we can get comparison there. We can get Dixie and Bruce. You should have one of him.
This is proving that it was Bruce Marston. Just one sec.
Yeah, we have the doubters.
I'm very happy with that.
I did see this when I was rounding up the troop. So was it?
It was Bruce Marston.
There we go. Well done,
Compton,
Goldie.
2 of the best.
Well done, Goldie.
I picked that from 200 metres away. No.
Bit of a strong Mount Barker connection there, boys, as we run through the goal kickers for the Devils. Benia, who got the snag of the day with that fantastic snap. He got 3. Harry Weeks with 3 with the major goal kickers. Others to Bruno Hone, Tyson Hone, Sykes with 1, Aish. So yeah, and for the Connor Mildy with a couple.
Connor Healy?
Yeah, him as well. Healy sus Mildy. So there we are. So Jaden J has joined us. So in the end, it's, the C-grade boys are getting ready to warm up. So plenty of action here under lights. Saturday night lights here at Balhana. Oh, that's exciting. We might stay on. Look at Tommy.
We might call the C-grade.
Tommy wants to get as many games in as he can before he departs for Cape Town and South Africa.
All right, here we go. Here's proof that it was Bruce Marston.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
Well done.
And Bruce on the left.
2 of the best.
And you can see the Mighty Raiders. Good to see them still have an identity in the background there.
So Bruce Marston and Put Crompton doing the flags today, so they'll be contenders for the golden flag, I'm sure, at the male medal count.
Who did the adding up for Bruce?
Well, yeah, the 2 of them combined. Incredible force. So there you go.
All right, Jaden, if you want to just take us through a few stats, as we'll try and endeavour to get you a couple of other scores before we leave here this afternoon. Jaden, for want of another word, take us through it.
Yes, well done there to Mount Lofty. Obviously, feeling amongst the boys was a bit of a messy victory, but you know, finals footy does funny things as well. Pressure does funny things, and I think it's a good lead up into finals footy. Good pressure, tough conditions as well. Things might not go your way all the time. So honestly, I think it's a good lead up for Mount Lofty as well. Well done to the Dogs. They were really good, I thought, at stages. But yeah, Mount Lofty just too strong in the end. Some pivotal goals, by Benia, Aish, and Weeks is very good as well. The Harry variety. So well done to the Devils. Inside 50s in the last quarter, 17-9. The disposal count sort of did get a bit less throughout the day because obviously it was some tough conditions out there, like I've said. But well done there to the Devils. It's actually their, so bear with me with this stat.
Yeah.
No,
so
of course.
Obviously they scored 12-15.
I'm hanging on to this.
So 12-15, 87 they scored today. It's actually their lowest winning score at Balhana against the Dogs, obviously, since round 9, 2018.
Wow, he's happy with that. He's
there
put
we
his
go.
paper down and he's very happy. Can I just add something here?
Yeah, go, Goldie.
Anthony Coccioloni and Catherine, thanks for the comments there. Rob Sampson, he said, loving your work, Archer. Cam Aaron finished the season with all the way to Devs, and he enjoyed Sean's chat with Jaden. So good work, Jaden.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, good to speak to them both, and having a good season, both of them are. So been the best players on multiple occasions. So.
One more. Phantom said he's very happy that Jaden took him through it. So there you go.
Well, thank you, Phantom. Glad to do it.
Actually,
second last time for the minor round.
hopefully the Phantom actually goes to Lowe's Meat Company too.
I've seen him.
And,
I
just
have
say that
seen-
he's a fan of the show, and he might get to
I have seen the Phantom at Lowe's.
go in and buy half a beast for his dog to eat.
Yep, the 36 kilogram greyhound.
Oh,
He'd be going through a lot.
don't know if it where's it campaign at Dapto or Engle Park or somewhere. It'd be interesting. Now, boys, while we're waiting for cards and messages and the homing pigeons to come in, I can inform you.
What's happened?
Macclesfield 11-10 have defeated Kangaroo 10-8.
Well, that means you're relying on my score to see who
Yes,
plays
yeah,
finals.
yeah.
No, Jaden, it's
No, don't
you've
spoil.
done something
No,
today.
No, let Benny have
Come on,
give Benny the limelight, Jaden.
I was just going to give some advice. Go on to play HQ.
No, Jaden.
Don't need that, Jaden. I go straight.
In the words of the great Stephen Quartermain, you're better than that, Jaden.
I'm just giving him some advice.
All right.
I won't spoil the party, don't you worry.
Playing finals in 2024.
Come on.
Yes,
will be Meadows.
There we go.
Meadows.
Well done.
Meadows have defeated Kersbrook by 3 goals to play finals.
What's he got a score for us?
10-7 to 7-7.
There we go. Well done, Benny.
So Macclesfield.
Had your limelight.
So Meadows Kangaroo next week,
That's
old
it.
Southern Derby.
Good on you, Jaden.
Jaden, you're a
Well
sport,
done.
Jaden. I tell you what.
No. I'm just giving some advice, and well done.
Tommy is...
So Mackie have beaten Kangarilla, but due to
Yes.
Meadows' win against Kersbrook,
Yes.
Meadows get in.
I tell you what, given the time difference in the games, there'd probably be jubilation, and then it settles in the fact that Meadows had won. You'd be a bit
Yeah, Carrier Pigeon delivered some bad
deflated,
news
wouldn't
out
you?
to
In that
Mackie.
situation. Yep. All right, we might see if it's all right to go to around the grounds. The scores. That we
Phantom's got the Lowe's meat in the Weber as we
do.
speak.
Beautiful to Phantom. He's got it all
36
covered.
kilogram
We know he's
greyhound
astute when
is
it comes
ready to
to shopping and meat quality. So we might. Here we go. The results that we have so far, because the game today, a good game. Onkas, as we said, certainly answering the challenge after last week. We're brave for 3 quarters, so 12-15 to 8-8. Still waiting for Jaden. Once again, your contacts have let us down from up the road.
Come on, Jaden.
The Rams, who trailed early, finally got over the line, mate, I say, a bit wayward, 7-16 to 6-6. And the Magpies returning after the bye and just
Doing their thing.
warming up for major business. 17-19, defeating their old rivals.
And of course the Roos
Blackwood 4-3
with the bye.
Yeah, so the Roos no doubt were out training this morning and getting preparation. So yes,
See if
so
they
they
can-
are round 7. So the winners: Mount Lofty, Nan, Arndorf, and we can't confirm.
The big
that one.
question today is, can Bridgewater get over the top of Onka Valley in the C grade?
I tell you what, they will. And the country division, Jay,
What we've got anyway?
What we've got there, because we have one result for you. There you are. Bloods 11-10 defeated Kangarilla 10-8. But unfortunately, all too late, she cried. Meadows 10-7 have defeated Kersbrook, who play in the qualifying final next week, 7-7. And the Magpies and the Roosters, the feathered battle out there, no scores in yet. The pigeon has the right. It's Jaden, some of your fans. It's knocking on the door. So there we go. So there we have it. And,
There we do have it.
And I suppose it's just timely that we must say we have a bit of fun here, but we must say in all seriousness, thank you very much to our man Tommy Hills for his great production work throughout the season. He's
good.
Going on a special overseas mission. Actually, we might just
mic him up.
Just give him here, Tommy. Just tell all the devotees of the Call of the Wilders out there.
Where are you going?
Where are you going? What's happening?
So I'm going to be heading to South Africa to do some camera operating for a television show over there.
What's it called? What's the show?
So essentially it's like a reality show where a host goes to various kitchens around South Africa and
how good.
So
cooks
involves
food with people. And
involves cooking.
Yes, involves cooking. Yeah, that's right.
Phantom would love that show.
So yeah, so you'll be going to all different private houses and set yourself up and get, say, just for example, using someone who Jaden cooking what he has, his favourite meal.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly what will be happening, and we'll be having some great chats, and we'll be eating some great foods as well.
I was going to say, you get to consume it afterwards.
Oh, well, I haven't been told whether I can yet, but I definitely will be putting my nose into the into the meals if I can.
Fantastic, mate. And what is it, a weekly show, and how long's each edition? 30 minutes or an hour? Or?
Yeah, so they'll be like 25-minute episodes, and they'll be airing on local South African TV. So I don't know if it'll make its way over to Australia.
Well, send us a link if you're there.
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
Well, send it. We'll put it up on the Call of the Wild, because you know you've got a legion of followers, almost as much as Jaden. Is there a chance that you might make an on-camera appearance?
Oh, maybe if I
with the voiceovers.
If I somehow bring my camera too close to the food, maybe I'll show up in the vision as well.
Fantastic experience. And also, obviously, you'll get the opportunity to go and do a few safaris and have a look around South Africa.
Yes, yeah. I'm looking forward to seeing some animals in South Africa, so hopefully I'll get to see some giraffes.
Fantastic. Well, as usual, we'll be doing the sign-off, so we haven't heard the last of you, but as we said, on behalf of all the crew, mate, thanks for your work during the year, the season so far, and we'll try and keep up the good standard, because our man Salish will be back, called in from Nepal, so thank you very much for your work. And also we must thank our man on top, young Hutto Martley, for once again. Hutto. And of course our match day supporters, Call of the Wild, Filming Footy, Sports Interactive, Dartfish, and of course the HFL sponsors, Work Locker, Mount Barker, The Courier, Closely Supermarket, Sports Power, Sharon, Think Road Safety and Sports Centre. And of course today's the awards, post-match awards, of course, Dartfish, Beanie and the Archies, we thank them, and of course Lowe's Meat Company for the snag of the day, and of course Jade and Jay, the umpire sponsors.
Yeah, so Sherry Glen Osmond, Mount Pleasant Butcher, Sterling Hotel, Mortgage Choice, Adam Appel and Sports Power Mount Barker.
Timmy Glover's just messaged in saying, leave my man Jade and Jay Hill alone, Pistols.
Thanks, Timmy. There we go.
And of course, very much thank you to the Onka Valley Football Club for the hospitality today. Of course, Adcock Real Estate, Bird in Hand, House Inspect Australia, Oakbank Hotel, Resource Co. and Closey Supermarket, all great supporters of the Dogs, and they'd be very happy with their performance. Didn't get the chocolates, but I tell you what, they certainly put a bit of pride back in that tri-colour jumper.
C-grade update, Bridgewater versus Onka Paringa Valley. We're inside the opening minute here, and neither side has kicked a goal.
I'll tell you a few legends. It's great to see that Raiders light blue jumper back on the park, isn't it? Yeah, to keep their entity. All right, Jade and Joe, I know you've got to go off and meet the adoring public. Yeah.
I've got a score update as well from Loberthal and Chunga. So Loberthal won by 6 goals. So my sources came through on the end. So there you go.
Have you got
Simon Weiss is out there.
Yeah, Weiss is the playing coach, and Matty Bateman, of course, turning back the clocky. Oh, that's just full of heroes here. That's a fantastic effort. All right, Benny, thank you very much for your work. And of course, next week, Call of the Wild, we'll finish off the minor rounds as we venture out to Nan Oval for Nan Bremer.
Jeez, this is on, isn't it, this game?
And also Blackwood. And of course, next day, big weekend, Jaden. It's the HFLW Grand Final day.
Damien Venning, expert analysis for the big one.
So he will be there to join us. So plenty to look forward to. So
that's what I've heard.
Okay, so until then, we'll say goodbye from Balhanna Oval. The news that Mount Lofty have scored a victory. And, it's only fitting that we get the man who season ends this afternoon to do the sign-off. So, Pistols on behalf of the crew saying keep chasing your goals as we take you to a man who'll be chasing his goal. Tommy.
Well, footy people, I feel like today we saw exactly what we hoped for. Our impressions were well and truly met. Onka scored goals. Mount Lofty showed their potential going into the final. And while Mount Lofty beat Onka Valley, I think they both handled the most nerve-wracking round well. But I've got news for you. Bigger tests lie ahead. Can they hold their nerve when it really counts? We'll find out very soon. Plenty of footy action ahead, and we look forward to covering it on the Call of the Wild and Filming Footy. Make sure to stay tuned throughout the week on the Call of the Wild Facebook page for exclusive stats content brought to you by Goldie and Jane J. Hill. And we'll see you again, same time, next time.